3, 2, 1. Hello, I'm Enigma Bazaar, your Crash Out Queen. This is my co-host, Baruch.
We are about to get into it.
We're Crash Out Queens. You want to start just fucking right off the rip? Oh, I swore within the first. Whatever. This video just won't get views. It just won't get views. It's not my fault.
And we're gonna argue in this topic too.
We are gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna. Quote unquote argue. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Let's.
Yeah.
Hasan Piker got in controversy, and I'm so mad about it. Got in controversy the day after we recorded the podcast, which if you don't know, I'm a huge Hasan fan and viewer. Big Hasan fan and viewer. Love his takes, love his politics, love what he stands for. I love his content. And he got into a big controversy the literal day after we recorded our last podcast, which sucks because as a podcast that kind of goes through what's going on in the news cycle and what's going on in online spaces, we kind of could have used that content, but, you know, to each their own. And you know what? I'm going to roll with you. I think, because here's my problem. Why I am so confident that I will change your mind or at least change your perspective on this is because you have to understand, I have watched now hours on end because I want to be very clear. I am not some Hasan simp by any stretch of imagination. One of the reasons why I really, really enjoy Hasan as a pretext to what we're about to talk about, and I'm not even going to say it because I don't like putting what we're going to talk about in the same sentence, because it is so astronomically nonsensical, in my opinion, this controversy, that I really don't even like that they're in the same sentence with each other. But the drama we're going to talk about with Hasan is interesting to me, because one of the reasons why I really love Hasan and why I am such a fan of Hasan is because he is so open to criticism and critique, and he is so open to, like, being wrong. He has people who are wrong, or who, not wrong, but, have differing opinions from him on his platform all the time. Great example, he was going to debate Charlie Kirk before he had died, the week after he had passed. They were scheduled to do a debate. He does things like that all the time. Hasan is not a stranger to doing, or to criticism, or to going up against his opposition, or like having a conversation. And one of the reasons why I really love Hasan is his slogan is, "We should all lead with empathy." It's something I really agree with firmly, in that you always, in my opinion, one of the things we have lost in our current day, especially with social media, is no one, and I mean nobody, including you watching, including I think you to an extent, Brooke, I think everybody on social media, no one leads with empathy anymore.
Nobody does. No.
Considers,
I'm the biggest hater you'll ever meet.
Considers the other side of things.
And I considered.
Because the biggest thing with, like, okay, the better way to put it with, like, leading with empathy means that, like, you have to give second chances to people who don't deserve it to some degree, right? Like, that's what leading with empathy means. And I am not saying it is correct or right, but firmly, for example, I will give people, and whether they've wronged me personally or not personally, many times before, I will always give a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, because I believe in human change and the ability and capacity for people to change, because that's what it means to lead with empathy and to lead with caring. For example, as I've talked about on this podcast before, there is a man in my life who at one point I was in a romantic entanglement with.
Platonically.
He refused to acknowledge it as romantic, and because he refused to acknowledge it as romantic, I got gaslit and assumed that it was all platonic and not romantic. But in hindsight, with a lot
totally romantic.
Of external factors such as things like Heartstopper, even Conan Gray's music, Billie Eilish's music, and other influences on me, I realized in hindsight that thing was romantic, and it was his own personalized homophobia that caused him to gaslight me into those things. But that's where empathy comes in, because instead of blaming him and being mad at him for those things, I have decided to say, you know what? He had his own issues he needs to work out. And yes, he wronged me along the way, but I am not mad at him, and I hold no ill will against him. And I would sit down at a table with him and talk to him and have a conversation with him, and even go on, like, I don't want to call it a date, because I don't think that could ever happen again. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to a
Like,
bar and order a meal together.
Like hang out.
Yeah, have a chat.
Yeah, like have a nice, like, I don't even know if you'd call it like a hangout session, more like a
rekindle. Yeah, closure. That's a good way to put it. A closure session, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like
to just lay everything out on the table and be like, what was this to you? What was this to me? Like, da da da. Because also at the end of the day, another thing with empathy you have to understand is that firstly, one thing I will say, no matter what, we did, at the bare minimum, even if he didn't see it as romantic, we did romantic things, such as cuddling, sexual actions, things along the lines. But I will say also, intention is kind of important, and genuinely, maybe some of you in the comments are gonna call me delusional, but I could never tell you what his true intention was. I can't read his mind. I can't tell you what he was thinking. Maybe he really thought that was just like a normal thing that, like, really close people did. Like, I can't tell you. And it's not that I believe that, but I have to keep my ideas open to that idea that maybe he thinks that. Things like that. And then on more extreme cases, like, there are, like, things like, I do accept that, for example, MAGA, transphobes, people of the sort, can change. I do think they can change. I think they can be fully converted. I think that they can totally be told otherwise. We've seen 1,000 times over again. A great example is the Mormon church, if you will. We see a lot of young Mormons leave the church and then escape that kind of idea and change. And where this is all going to, because it's kind of a ramble, but is that, like, that's what Hasan leads with. And what I want you to remember is that, because Hasan doesn't just hold that to, like, random people, he holds that also to his detractors. Hasan is very firmly in the stance of, like, no matter what beef he has had with somebody, and this has been proven many a times, no matter how many fights he's gone on with someone, he will give them a chance to redeem themselves. And I think that's really important to remember, because the people in this situation who are calling out Hasan and claim to know the evidence or the truth about Hasan are all people who Hasan has given second chances before, and they have never once in their fucking life considered that Hasan may be a good person. Most of these people, I will say, are pedophiles, Nazis, or general racists. And we're going to choose to side with these people instead of someone who has actual evidence towards their morals and their standing and their ground. A man who goes to protest doesn't just say, I support the cause. He physically attends these protests. He's gotten tear gassed by ICE. He doesn't just say ICE is bad. He goes to these things and proves ICE is bad. He has donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to pro-animal shelters, to animal shelters in need of his assistance, to the wildfire animal shelters. He was the top donor to animal shelters when the LA wildfires were happening. He was the top donor to these institutions. And now that I've given all that pretense, let's talk about the issue. Hasan is, quote-unquote, an animal abuser. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
I want to hear you first.
Pretense. I don't believe that we should be, like, manhunting this man for this, by the way. Like,
okay.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. That's not, like, at all.
I don't think you are.
That, like, for someone who advocates, like you said, for animal rights, to use a shock collar on a dog,
but it's not
crazy.
That's my problem.
It's either a shock collar or vibration collar, and still that's still wrong.
I fear you. Okay, in the nicest way possible, you do not know what you're talking about if you think a vibration collar is the same or abusive.
not the same.
It's not abusive. It's not abusive.
But the problem is him using it to keep the dog on the bed. The dog should be able to get up.
That's not true. Oh, no. This is my biggest issue. He does not use it to keep the dog on the bed. There are.
He did in that one clip.
In one clip, there is 10,000.
Right.
There is 10,000 hours of that dog being able to do free roam. And it's also not even oh no, I'm so annoyed by this. This concept that he used the fucking vibration collar to keep the dog in bed. That is not what fucking happened. The misunderstanding in that clip is that day his internet had gone out 3 times. The reason why he reached something there was because he reached, just like I do, to his, I don't remember what it's called. It's the thing that controls OBS. I have it on my computer right now. He reached for that. The dog, I don't know why it yelped. I will say, the worst part about this is, yes.
There is no reason that dog.
Yes, the yelp is bad, but the problem is, if you know anything about dog training, a dog does not yelp at a vibration collar. Yes, before you say it, it is a vibration collar. The reason why we know this is because all these theories about it being a shock collar with the prongs out were proven wrong because Ethan Klein bought the shock collar that all these fucking, and I'm gonna say this and mean it, fucking sociopathic people who think they live in Hasan's house and live with that dog and think that they know who that dog is or who Hasan is, all said, this is the collar Hasan bought. Look, this is exactly it. Ethan Klein put it on his neck, tried it out, put it on max shock, and guess what? It didn't fucking shock him. It didn't fucking shock him. It did not hurt him. And before you're like, a fucking dog would feel it more. No, Kaya is a fucking Alaskan dog. Their skin is thicker than ours. So whatever Ethan felt, which he said himself was not painful, was even less noticeable to the actual fucking animal. Because that's how those collars work. And the problem is, everyone wants to jump on the conclusion because, once again, what I will say about this, instead of looking at the evidence of this dog and how it lives, the 10,000 plus hours of this dog being on stream, Brooke, that's the thing you have to understand. There is 10,000 hours of this dog being on stream. This is the first time ever it has yelped, screamed, or shown any sign of distress. You think there could be 10,000 hours of an animal on stream if it was being abused or had a shock collar on it? And this is the first time? Not any of the 10,000 hours beforehand? Now, after this dog has been around for 2+ years, you think now all of a sudden magically it's just fucking, it's getting shocked and it's abused? That's not how animal abusers work. Or shock collars work, for that matter. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that, having that dog for 2 years too, there shouldn't be a need for that vibration collar either, though.
Yes, there is. Vibration collars are very commonly used in dog training, especially big dog training.
That dog should be trained by now, though, no?
No, but they're used after the training's done because that's their command.
Is it?
Yes, that's a huge thing in dog training. That's the other thing. Okay, this is the other thing. Okay, I have points here.
Yeah, because I'm just saying I have big dog.
Yes, you do have a big dog, but okay. The biggest thing that I will say about Hasan that you have to understand is the difference between like you and Hasan. Your dog is trained in like the nicest way possible, like a home life training. Hasan is a Hollywood celebrity. He has bought the best trainers who are going to tell him the best things. And I'm not saying that like your dog isn't trained properly. Your dog is probably trained, or more so behaves better than Hasan's does. I think, in my opinion, most likely. But Hasan is like throwing money at the wall to train a dog by hiring the best training. You know what I mean? So they're going to use like fancy techniques or like more bougie things. You know what I mean by that? Like, it's not. That dog probably, for example, eats better than you and I on a daily basis.
Absolutely, that dog would eat.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not a matter of, I think that, like, the day-to-day... Yeah, it's not a fact of, like, I think the day-to-day worker isn't, like, training their dog right. I would never say that.
No.
But the difference is that, like, Hasan's gonna do, like, literally every single thing he can and pay every single trainer he can to train that dog, especially for, like, his lifestyle, right? Like, you have to also remember, like, his lifestyle is like that, and, like, how it works, and he needs to train the dog around his lifestyle, right? So,
sure,
he's going to train the dog, and it is very common for dog trainers to use vibration collars, because a big thing with big dogs especially is, if they wander off, being able to, like, do a little like vibration to tell them to come back to you, or for example, in this situation, to place, which is what Hasan is using the quote unquote shot collar for, is to tell the dog to place, and that's because Hasan doesn't want his dog, like, I guess, roaming around the house while he's streaming. He would prefer it, like,
Isn't
in
the
his
dog
stream
in a
room.
closed space though? Is that room not closed?
No,
off?
the door's open. The door is open.
Oh.
The door is open, to my understanding.
I still think the dog should have been able to at least get up for maybe like a few seconds to stretch out before being told to
Yes
place.
and no. Like I said, I will say the clip looks bad, but you also have to understand the concept of having a bad day, unfortunately. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I think full and foremost, yes, Hasan should not have, in that moment, forced Kaya to place. Like, I think clearly the dog wanted to get up and stretch, because the dog, like, wasn't going to run away or anything.
No.
But also, you have to understand, Hasan had been streaming for 8 hours at this point. His internet went out 3 times. If you're a streamer, because I've been there, you know that is the most infuriating thing that can happen to you. Like, it really is. It is so infuriating. And yeah, sometimes you fucking lash out at your pets. Everyone has fucking done that before. Everyone has fucking done that before. So to witch hunt him on one time lashing out, once again, out of 10,000 plus hours of that dog being on stream, and the one time he's lashed out on that dog on stream being like, oh, he's an animal abuser, is genuinely insane. And you need to fucking find help.
Dog get up at all during those 8 hours of him streaming?
Yes, all the time, yes.
Because, like, that dog should be taken outside to at least pee during those 8 hours.
Yes, and it does! And it does! This is my problem! You people make judgments, but you've never watched a fucking stream! You've never watched a stream! You can't make a judgment on a person if you don't know what they're doing! That's insane!
I'm simply showing you what I've seen! I'm asking questions! You're yelling at me!
Because you're just watching clips on TikTok and assuming they're right!
No, I'm asking questions! There's question marks at the end of my sentences!
But yes, that dog is taken out often. He leaves stream all the time. There's a literal meme in his community that he leaves stream so often. And the dog goes with him every time he leaves stream. Every time. But anyways, my points are, once again, there's 10,000 hours of that dog on stream. It's not abused. It would have shown. And if you need more, I'll fucking give you more evidence. And once again, this is coming from someone who, when I first watched that clip, I was very concerned. I want to make that very clear. When I first saw that clip, my immediate reaction was, Hasan, what is going on? It was not, I'm going to wait for him to make a response to form my full opinion. No, it was, that is a concerning yelp, and I'm concerned because I'm an animal lover, famously. I've had so many animals in my life. I've had birds. I've had guinea pigs. I've had hamsters. I've had dogs. I've had fucking reptiles. I've had mice. Like,
see how Riley doesn't mention the cats because Riley doesn't like cats that
they're not
much.
my cats, to be fair. No,
live in the same house
I've never owned a cat personally. I've owned the other ones. I've never owned a cat. So, that's why I didn't mention the cats. But yes, I have taken care of cats before for my brother. But I've had every animal under the sun that you can probably legally own that is, like, reasonable, other than, like, parrots.
Rats in Alberta.
I did know that. They have a very strict rat policy.
Very strict rat policy.
I found that out. But yes, I am an animal lover before I am a Hasan lover. Through and through. So my first reaction to all of this was genuinely, what the fuck was that? That's suspicious. That's weird. We need that to be talked about. And my issue was for the long, and I will stand on this. Hasan took too long to reply to this, and I agree to that.
Really long time.
I agree with that. Full-heartedly, I agree to that. Because my thing was, that needs to be answered day dot. Day fucking
next
dot.
Day, booted up a stream and been
It should have been in the same stream, in my opinion.
Were they mentioning it in chat during the stream?
I don't know, but I think if your dog yelps on stream, you mention it.
You should probably get up and check on the dog.
Yeah, he did, though. He did. Admittedly, he did. He did get up and check on the dog. But he should explain to his chat, like, that. So I agree with that. That's the thing. I agree with the critiques that Hasan did not handle the situation right. I 100% agree with that. I think Hasan handled it like shit. I do not think he did a good job by any stretch. And I mean this for not just like his reputation. I mean for the animal's health. My reaction when my dog makes that noise is going to check on it. Like, for the animal's health, his ass should have got up and checked on the dog. I stand by that. I will agree with that. But that doesn't mean I think he's an animal abuser. It means that I think he had a bad day, and I've had a fucking bad day with my dog, where, yeah, sometimes I get mad at my dog, and I will purposely just be like, you know what, Coda? Fuck you. I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to fucking pay attention to you. You're being a fucking prick. Yesterday, he made me bleed, for example. He made me bleed because he bit me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not talking to you for the rest of the day. Fuck off. And then I just didn't, because everyone else around me fucking hung out with him. And I was like, I'm just not fucking hanging out with the dog. Right? So I get having a bad day with your dog and stuff like that. But, like, to claim he's an animal abuser is crazy. Another thing I want to mention, on top of the fact that we have 10,000 hours of footage of Hasan being with this dog and how this dog has never shown signs of abuse, we have witnesses. And I have multiple ones listed here, and I'm going to fucking name drop them because I'm annoyed of all you bitches. Because some of these people are Hasan's quote-unquote, like, if you want to say, obviously, friends. So maybe they have, like, an invested interest in protecting him. Some of these people are just, like, not his friends. And, like, are just saying it because it's the fucking truth. It's what they have witnessed when they were at Hasan's house. Because if you don't know, all of Hasan's collaborations are at his house. So, for example, Cutie Cinderella has vouched for Hasan. If you don't know, Cutie Cinderella, huge animal advocate, sorry. She has done a charity for she does a charity for animals every single year called, like, something gala. It's always a gala where, like, she gets all of her streamer friends to dress up in a fancy outfit and then auctions things off to viewers, and or I don't remember entirely. I could be wrong in this. I think I think it's only for streamers, where streamers can what's it called? Buy stuff, basically. So, like, one of them, for example, was like a date with Will Neff or a date with Hasan, theoretically, right? Where it's like she'll put Hasan up there and then she'll be like, okay, a date with Hasan for how much? And then they'll be like $2,000, or like starting at $2,000, and like the streamers will all bet on that. And that's all for animal foundations. She's done it for Alveus. I think she's done it for I want to say, oh fuck, I think it's the San Diego Zoo. I want to say she's done it for, I think, 3 years now, and every single time it's for some sort of animal foundation. She did one for the rainforest. One was entirely for the rainforest. So she clearly cares about animals. She also has multiple animals in her house who are all treated like royalty. But I will say, to give you this, she is Hasan's friend. You know who's not Hasan's friend? Fucking Vanilla Mace. Vanilla Mace also vouched for Hasan and said that dog is treated better than herself. Vanilla Mace is like, you are all schizophrenic. Valkyrie, who is like, I don't know. It's weird to say where Valkyrie stands on Hasan and her friendship, because they haven't collaborated in, like, years. But Valkyrie was like, Hasan does not abuse his fucking dog. And then finally, my biggest point here. Why would Maya Higa, the founding person of Alveus Sanctuary, the only animal sanctuary on Twitch, vouch for Hasan if it wasn't true? Her entire career revolves around animal conservation. And you think she's going to be friends with an animal abuser? You actual, and I mean this when I say it, stupid fucking cunts. Stupid fucking cunts. If you think these people vouch for no reason, you genuinely need to go get your fucking head checked out because you have lost perception of reality. Like, fucking unreasonable. And then let's get into the people who are spreading this rumor. The people who, quote unquote, care about animal health. Ethan Klein, the first one, fed his dog cheese until it fucking died of eating too much cheese. But he cares about animal rights. XQC, the famous kick and gambling streamer who has made it his mission to cancel Hasan any chance he can since he signed with Kick when Hasan first called him out for choosing gambling over actual content creation. Destiny, an actual pedophile, by the way. That's who you're siding with. And then the rest of these people are racists, Nazis, pedophiles, or bigots. These are the people that you want to be on the side of. Think about that. Think about that long and fucking hard. Do you give a fuck about the animal, or are you a fucking Nazi and pedophile like these motherfuckers? Like, no. This whole thing is insane. And if you need more, I'm sorry, but you're just fucking lost in the sauce. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here. You stay over there. I think that dog should have been able to leave the room. I don't think it should have, I get it.
You have not watched any of his content. You don't know how often that dog leaves the room. It's one time. You have had a bad time with your fucking dog before.
And I'm not gonna stop her from leaving the room, though.
But he needs to keep, in that moment, he needs to keep an eye on that fucking dog.
A dog can be by itself for 2 hours.
You don't know that dog's behavioral issues. What if it goes and pisses in the living room often?
That dog needs to go outside more often.
No, that dog might also just not be trained well enough in the moment, which is why he's keeping it in sight.
How old is the dog?
Only literally a year. Less than a year, I think. No, it's over a year.
By then. Yeah.
Girl, no, I'm over it.
Yeah.
To say you know that a dog should do what and where when you have not watched anything about that dog and know nothing about that dog is just hilarious to me. I stand on that.
No, I'm gonna stay over here because, a dog that age can be left by itself. You can go find the dog after 30 minutes.
Girl, we can't leave Coda alone, and we've trained Coda. Are you calling me a bad dog owner?
No. Coda's allowed to, wander a bit, no?
Not particularly. Because some dogs have behavioral issues. That's what we're not talking about.
Because, the dog seems pretty well behaved when it's on stream.
Yes, that's the point, because he keeps it with him. Coda has to be locked up in a room and in a cage, which is a very common thing, because a lot of dogs will rip shit up when alone. So why is it different in that case when Hasan is streaming? Because it's basically the same thing, but instead of Hasan leaving the dog alone in a cage by itself, he lets it be near him and have contact with him. The dog would be locked up in a cage if he had a 9 to 5.
What he should do is he should close the door to his streaming room and let the dog wander around the room.
But the dog is allowed to wander around the room. It was one fucking time, is my problem. One time. You're telling me one time out of 10,000 hours is you should kill him, he should die?
No, I'm not going to kill him and he's going to die. I'm just saying maybe he should have treated it a little differently.
Well, yeah, there's lots of times where we should treat things differently. I don't think he should be fucking persecuted for one time he made a mistake.
Either. I think he should just be validly criticized. I don't agree with
Oh, well then yes, I agree with that. Yes, 100%. Like I said, he did mishandle it.
I'm not one of them Twitter people.
Then why are you saying you're on the other side? You're not on the other side then, because I said that earlier.
Okay, how about this? It's a triangle, and I have my own little
I
corner.
don't think it's a triangle. I think we're on the same side in that case, is what I'm trying to say. Because I agree, he should 100% be told that, like, that's wrong.
Persecuted for this.
Yeah.
I think he should be told he's wrong.
Okay, but the misunderstanding in this situation came from you saying, I'm going to stay on this side, which implied...
I'm going to stay in my little room, and you can keep yelling at people while I stay over here.
But we're not in separate rooms. I agree with you. So when you say I'm in my little room, that's why I'm saying, like, that's misleading to me, because you're not in a little room. We agree.
He should have responded a little quicker. I'm saying
I agree.
That maybe he should try something different than a vibration collar. Maybe.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not a dog trainer, so I'm not going to say I think he should try something different. So I'm not going to pretend to be an expert, but I will say that it looked bad.
It does depend on the breed, but for what I've looked at the dog, it's not a dog that needs, like, very intense, like...
I'm not going to speak anything on that, because I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to even pretend.
You got a little yippy guy.
Yeah, I'm only small dogs, so I don't know anything about that, and I'm not going to pretend to know anything about that, but...
Big dogs, like Luna and, like, Hasan's dog, are... Like, they're not mild, but if you train them right from a young age... They shouldn't, you know, disobey or anything. They might have a few, like, listening problems, but, like... It's honestly nothing compared to, like, you know. Yeah,
no, my thing is, I agree with the idea that, like, he should be criticized for it. My problem is the persecution he faced.
Like, I don't think he should...
That's my issue.
Like, my thing is that everybody should just have a little talk with each other, and he should have responded a little quicker than he did to...
Agreed.
I think it got a little out of hand because he didn't respond as quickly, because how many...
No, actually, I don't agree with that, because you have to remember who his prosecutors are. And that he could have responded in the same stream, and people like XQC, Ethan Klein, and Destiny would have had the same answers, would have had the same responses.
The people on Twitter who go a little stir crazy when they don't get an answer, like, immediately. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
but here's my thing.
The same stream, he should have responded, like, the next day.
Maybe I'm out of pocket here. Those people on Twitter all shouldn't have access to a phone, and maybe should also be burned at the stake. Because if you think that people should, like, owe anything to you because you're a Twitter person with big follower count, is insane.
Content creator doesn't owe you anything, first of all.
Yeah. Like I said, I agree that he should have responded faster, but I'm not going to agree with a random Twitter account who thinks crazy things.
Twitter should have, like, and I'm, like, if Twitter ever goes under different management ever, it should have, like, a little IQ test.
I agree. No, 100% I agree. Without a doubt.
Like, well, I passed the IQ test. God, I pray.
And you have to remember, too, like, okay, my issue with this, too, also, is that, like, these Twitter people are also, like, Destiny fans, Ethan Klein fans, like, all of these, like, once again, might I remind you, pedophiles, rapists, people who believe Israel should wipe out Palestine. And you think these people are reliable fucking sources? What are you fucking talking about?
On the internet is a reliable source unless it comes from the first source themselves.
Oh my god. Actually, I do have one funny thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Which is, like, it's still about his son, but I think you'll get a good laugh out of it, and I think it's a lighter note to end on. So I made and I'm gonna say the word viral has lost all meaning, right? So I'm not gonna say it's like viral, but it's viral for my standards.
It's like a good, because 20 people is a lot of people. People tend to forget that on the internet. Is like 20 people. That's a good.
Oh, sis. So I made a viral comment on a TikToker I like a lot. Yeah. It has 13.5K likes.
Oh my god, Pookie, you're popping off.
So viral for me for sure.
In the replies.
Oh, the replies are funny. I will say, most like agree with me. So the comment was, so basically it was just like, I don't want to call him. What does he do for content? I don't want to misalign him, because I really like him. His name is Christian Divine. I'm a big fan of him. He makes a lot of content. Sometimes it's political, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's about video games, sometimes it's not. It's very, like, literally, like, whatever time of day it is, it's a different type of content. Like, there's not a huge definition of, like, what his content is, if that makes sense. But I really like his takes, and I think he's a very, like, at least reasonable person, you know what I mean? Like, he's very clearly like, a working class, and this is important, black man who like represents himself exactly that way, right? Like his political mindset is what's it called? The word is not biracial, but I can't think of the word right now. Intersectional. That's what I'm looking for. His mindset and ideas are intersectional, which is my favorite. I love when we can think intersectionally, because God forbid we think more than just like our own problems, or that like what like some problem is bigger than the other. Like type shit. So I like his content a lot. I follow him, and basically he made a video that was just like, just so you all know, Hasan like didn't have a shock collar, which is true. It's not a shock collar. And he was like, so da 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 da, and he basically like made a video like what I've been saying this whole time of like, pay attention to who was trying to cancel Hasan here, because it wasn't animal activists canceling Hasan. It was people who do not like Hasan, like Destiny, like Ethan Klein, like XQC, like Aiden Ross, like Sneeko. These people have never talked about animal rights in their entire content creation. Some of them, for example, have gone on record and admitted to animal abuse, such as Ethan Klein, who fed his dogs cheese until they died, and then acted like he cared about animal rights and conservation. You have to think about those types of things. So then my comment, because at the time it was going viral, was an XQC clip of him being like, dude. That's my XQC impression. Because if you've ever seen XQC, it's exactly like how he sounds.
On guys, my ears.
And it was XQC just being like, it's a shock collar, shock, and so my comment on it was, together now, everyone, ... and then in quotation marks, XQC has an unhealthy obsession with trying to cancel Hasan. Because this is XQC's, like, 5th time trying to, quote-unquote, get Hasan for something. So. You good?
Audio device detected.
Hmm?
Don't switch. Sorry, my computer, like, bugged out on me, and then Discord's like, do you want to switch what your audio's coming from?
Yeah, no worries. But honestly, not a lot of comments in there were interesting. More people agreed with me than not. But there was one really fucking funny comment, which came out the first night. And it was someone who was like, what did they say? They said, let's see, can I find it? I wonder how many. Okay, there's only 47 replies.
It's in your notification center.
Here it is. Oh, girl, but there's 47 things in my notification center.
Yeah.
Plus the 13.7k likes.
Oh, likes, yes.
So
my bad.
It's because it was within like the first hour of me posting the comment originally. It was one of the first responses. So someone responds and says, he's not even that bad, but then again, the bar is in hell. And then I said, quote unquote, XQC, you mean? I fully disagree. He is that bad. And just because he claims to not be political does not mean his content doesn't harbor a very traitorous path to the right. This person then responds to me and says, he doesn't like Trump. Point 1. Point 2 is he wants free healthcare. By the way, XQC, Canadian. No shit. That's not a Also, let's talk about it. To want free healthcare, in my opinion, not a political opinion. You should not have to pay for a heart attack. That's not a one of my biggest issues with political parties and the political ideology is, what the fuck do you mean? I have a stroke and you want me to pay $13,000 for it? For something I can't control. I have diabetes, something that is passed down from I have something that is given away from someone else to me. And you want me to pay for it? No fucking shot. I'm going to say it. Yeah. If you are a viewer of this podcast and you for some reason think healthcare should be privatized, I'm going to be real. don't watch. Once again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't want your view. I'm sure you agree with me.
Yeah, I think healthcare should be free.
We don't want your view. Get the fuck out. We don't want your view. That's crazy. To think that, like, another example, giving birth to your child
should be free.
We do not want your view if you think that needs some sort of special fucking sauce on it. No. We don't want your view. Just leave. Just leave. Click off the video. I'm sure you already did, because if I went on that Hasan spiel, you're probably not here anymore. Unless you're in the comments right now, type in a comment about how you fucking hate Hasan. You think he's the worst thing that's happened in the world since discovering electricity, because you people all live in the Stone Age and think that, like, survival of the fittest is quote-unquote the way we should live by, because you're all fucking brain dead and don't understand that humankind exists outside of the laws of nature. Go on. Type that comment, give me fucking engagement. Otherwise, honestly, just fucking leave. I don't fucking care. But basically, this person says, he doesn't like Trump, he wants free healthcare, and sets free Gaza. Doesn't seem that right-wing to me. And then promptly, I didn't say anything to him. Like, 4 people in the comments were like, hey, by the way, here's how he's right-wing. Continued and, like, gave him, like, dedicated speeches on, like, why XQC, if you don't know, by the way, XQC is right-wing, without a doubt.
Yeah, I never
he's very right-wing. He's what's called a pipeline. He's not Charlie Kirk, but he leans people into it. He is how you get into the manosphere, right? Like, that's how you start, is with XQC. And thinking this casual viewing experience is X, Y, and Z. He comes back, Brooke. I think it's 2 days later. The same original person who was like, actually, she's not that bad. He doesn't like Trump, and he liked free healthcare, and he thinks free Gaza. And proceeds to comment, it is my favorite comment on the whole feed. I would like to retract my statement, crying emoji. I was pretty uneducated.
Crying emoji is crazy.
I just love that, like, I don't know what caused it, but for whatever reason, he must have gone down, like, an XQC, like, deep dive to really, for whatever reason, like, look into this. And I appreciate, because you know what? That's what the internet should be used for, right? Like, that's what the internet is meant to be used for, is because he must have Googled or, like, seen something or other that, like, made him be like, oh, XQC is right-wing. Like, I do need to reconsider my feelings on these things. And then he decided to come back and literally tell me, like, hey, I've reconsidered everything that I've said about this. Thanks, everyone.
You were right, actually. My bad.
So, we're going to have a long podcast episode this episode.
Oh, that's fine. They're going to get fed.
We're at 42 minutes.
42. Oh, we're already. This has been one topic.
I genuinely think we break an hour and a half.
Oh, we're gonna break an hour and a half.
I think we break an hour and a half this week. So y'all are fed! Which means that misogyny isn't coming up this week.
We are never talking about misogyny, girl. We are never gonna get there.
Actually, you know, it's so funny. I do have a replacement for a word of the week, if you want me to talk about it right now.
I don't even. No, it's fine. Oh, a replacement, like, segment?
Yeah.
Sure. What are we thinking?
So I have a new segment, and I was gonna tell you on podcast, but I was like, this would be fun to kind of pitch on pod to see, like, your genuine reaction.
Oh God.
I was thinking, because obviously our segment that kind of replaced word of the week was The Summer Her Car Died. We watched the show together, and we, like, came back and chatted about it. I was thinking we do the exact same, and we each pick a show each week. Each of us pick a show, and then we watch through an episode a week, and we go through it.
Oh, how long would that? We need to pick, like, shorter animes then, instead of, like.
Doesn't be animes. I mean, anything. For example, I was thinking, because
you think, like, maybe, like, watch multiple episodes in a week
if it's a long one. I don't. It could be whatever. Honestly, I'm open to, like, what we do. But for example, I was thinking for the first one, because I don't think either of us have watched this. And I think it's in the spirit, because it's Halloween season. And then it's going to be out of Halloween season. So it's gonna go into like, I'm gonna be real with you, this one's probably gonna go into like fucking February to fucking March.
God, what are you gonna make me watch?
Well, no, you can say no to this, but I was thinking Stranger Things?
Oh, I don't like Stranger Things. Sorry.
Oh.
I've tried. I admit to the pod, and you're gonna hate me for this. I've tried to watch Stranger Things.
I'm not gonna hate you for it, because I watched episode 1 and I clocked out immediately. I didn't like it either.
It's apparently so detrimental to the people around me. They've been like, oh, Brooke, you've seen Stranger Things, right? Like, that's a show that you'd watch. And I say no. Like, I didn't like it. I tried to watch, like, 5 episodes.
I
like,
did,
you
too.
know how you, like...
Me, too.
You're like, this is so horrible to hear.
Yeah, that was my... You know what?
Sorry.
It doesn't have to be Stranger Things, whatever.
Like...
I figure it can be whatever. Okay, great example is I was like, I said Stranger Things because I think it was neutral, but obviously, like, I can pick a show that I've seen and love that you haven't seen, and then we can kind of talk about it. And then, like, the week or whatever, the show after that, it would be your pick that I haven't seen and you've seen, like, type shit like that. Kind of, like, that vibe, I figure. We could do, obviously, also neutral shows, and we could do movies, too. I just figure, it's kind of, like, I think a little bit more consistent and okay for us than Word of the Week. Word of the Week isn't bad, but I think because we're like animation nerds, we're media nerds. It's hard to
figure out a word. If you know what I mean.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just more so we're video game, movie, and TV nerds. Like I think we're nerds. I think we're nerds. So I think it's more so the fact that like it's kind of more on brand for us to just like pick a nerdy thing of the week and be like, okay, this is what we're doing this week. And like I said, it can be like literally, for example, like watch like an episode a week of like whatever, and it'll last us like 3 months, and we'll just like watch an episode a week for 3 months. Or you can watch multiple episodes too, obviously. Like it doesn't have to be just one. But like we would decide ahead of time, like watch 3 episodes of this week, and then like watch whatever of this, like da-da-da-da, and so on and so forth. And then we could each pick. I would pick 1 week, you would pick 1 week, or you would pick the first week, I would pick the second week, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter that much, type shit. And then we kind of have, like, something into it. Because I liked the Summer Hikaru did. I thought it, like, really brought, like, a nice,
I did like discussing, like,
what we thought about and it was nice in a podcast setting, even though, like, there's probably, like, a single person who watched the podcast who cared about it, but, like, it was nice to be like, hey, guys, we're back this week. This is this episode, and this is what we thought about this episode. And then I was, like, missing it after it ended. I was like, now I don't have anything for Brooke this week. I don't have an episode to talk about. I don't know theories. I don't know none of that, so... I figure we'll figure out something like that.
Maybe we'd have to figure out a show, like, off pod, maybe.
Yeah, we'll figure it off pod. I just figured I'd run it by you. I just wanted to share anything by you because tis the season. And like I said, I'm not mad at you for saying no to Stranger Things because I'm in the same boat. I tried Stranger Things and could not get into it. I couldn't
get into it.
They're doing their... I actually have this as a topic, so I'm kind of happy we got on this because I have it as a topic. They're doing their season 5, the finale season rollout. And every...
It's like 18-month time skip or something.
Every fucking time Stranger Things has released a new season, I have gotten all of the ads for it nonstop. From literally season 1 to season 5 now, I get them all the time. Even though I've never watched it, I've never really talked about it, I've never cared about it. And like... No. Okay, Stranger...
Like, oh, you'll love this.
Yeah, Stranger Things fans sound off because here's my thing. From what I have seen, I'm gonna be real with you, do not give a single fuck about any of the children. I don't care about 11. I don't care about fucking Byler. I don't even know what their names are. I know their ship name is Byler. The 2 gay boys. Oh, don't care.
His last name is... Yeah, I don't even know.
Don't care. I just don't care about the kids. I just don't care about the kids. However,
I don't care.
However, I love the teenagers and the clips that I've seen. I love.
Oh yeah, like the actual like teenagers. Yeah.
I love
like,
Steve.
The kids don't care about them.
I love Steve. I love Robin. I think hot take.
Brother.
You and me are Robin and Steve. Have you seen any of their edits together?
Are they the ones that are the Scoops Ahoy?
Yes.
Yeah.
One's a lesbian. You're her.
I'm her.
You are.
Her. Wait.
You are.
fuck your Halloween, fuck your Halloween party theme, and we go
At
as
Steve and
Steve.
Robin.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was thinking in the works, actually, I was thinking of next Halloween doing, like, a time period type thing, where everyone comes in a different time period, so we can do that next year.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you and I are Robin and Steve. I get edits of them all the time, and then I want to send them to you, but I know you haven't seen it, so I'm like, there's
I don't care.
no
like,
point.
You can send me you send me Jujutsu Kaisen edits. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's different. They're all Mitsuki songs.
They are all Mitsuki songs. Chat, go listen to Mitsuki.
Chat, here's our reminder, our weekly reminder to you.
Our weekly reminder, go listen to Mitsuki.
Hey, and don't worry, I do have a Conan Gray topic coming up, so
okay,
that's coming in. So, but yeah. Anyways, viewers, it's not gonna happen this week. We do have I'm gonna be real with you. I got a lot going on. We're at 50 minutes already. This bitch is gonna be an hour and a half. So good for you. You guys are eating good.
You guys are eating good.
You're gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. Maybe I'll cut this into fucking 2 and just release them one day after another. Honestly.
Or we could actually release the Halloween one, like, on Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that.
I can change my little PNG tuber to be a little Halloweeny.
You can, but you gotta do that. But you gotta do that.
I gotta plug in my drawing tablet to the new computer still.
Ooh, it's Slay Queen, me too. I haven't drawn, let's talk about it, in months, dude.
Actually, I just drew a few things while we were talking before the pod.
Okay, but you know what's crazy? I really want, if you don't know, me and Brooke, animation students, artists.
Yep. Artists.
So it's kind of important that we draw. I have wanted to draw for probably the better half of 3 weeks now. I just don't know why. I have nothing to draw that I want to draw type shit.
That's fair. Like you I'm just draw, like anything, and it's like.
But that's the problem.
I could draw anything.
Exactly. It's a double-edged sword. I could draw anything, but also anything.
Anything.
Girl, not for me. Girl. Not for me. I simply cannot. But yeah,
I can't make decisions.
So that's my new podcast idea. I think we're gonna move from.
We're gonna workshop it.
Unfortunately, actually, speaking of which, did you hear? This is not even my podcast topics. Yeah. Did you hear? Is canceled.
Oh yeah, they canceled it like forever ago.
No. They never.
Or was it on hiatus?
Yes, it was on hiatus. They never officially canceled it. And then I think it was Katya said it first, and then Trixie announced it that they were officially not coming back.
Not coming back. I'm crying and shaking in my baby seal leather boots, but I do have uplifting news.
Oh, okay. Let us into it.
Creators. So unfortunately, we lost. But it's a great day for all the Tumblr users of 2015.
Okay, why is that?
Dan and Phil finally confirmed they were in a relationship this entire time.
I am so happy you bring this up.
Yes.
Because I was convinced that you weren't gonna know anything about this, so I didn't put it as a topic.
No.
Because there was a couple. Because there was a couple that I brought up. I don't remember who it is at this point that you didn't know, but they were old YouTube.
I know Dan and Phil. Like I was never into Phil's videos, but I was really on brand for me if you know me that I was really into Dan's videos instead of Phil's videos, of course.
Okay.
And I was never into their gaming channel, whatever it was called, Dan and Phil Gaming.
Yeah,
I'm a Dan on Fire. Dan is on Fire girl. And I'm not a big I was never in the fandom space. Okay. I was like never in the fandom space. I just watched them a few times. Mm-hmm. So I was like I wasn't up on Tumblr, I wasn't up on like whatever, like but like I saw like the theories of the like do you know about the bedspread theory?
No, enlighten me.
So the bedspread theory for Dan and Phil back in the day before they even confirmed that they were gay was the bedspread in the background of like one of they each filmed in front of their beds respectively, right in the apartment.
Okay.
And because they both had different rooms, and the theory is that this guy's bedspread looks more disheveled, and this guy's bedspread looks like nobody's even fucking sat on it. So they're obviously sleeping in this one room, and the other room is just to film videos.
You can't see this. I'm pointing at the camera. Y'all bitches are crazy. Y'all bitches are crazy. This is why if I
Yeah.
ever were to get online famous, you would know
Mhm.
nothing about my
Nothing
relationship.
about my relationship.
You would
Well,
know
'cause the thing was that
nothing.
they
This is
weren't
why
even
Conan Gray does it
confirmed.
right. Don't say a
No. Yeah.
fucking word.
I was fucking. Well, the thing was is that they never said a word. They just met up in real life and they started being
But they
friends. But
collabed
people
all the
thought there
time.
was more.
You would
No, they
not
collabed all
catch
the
me
time.
dead
No,
collabing with my significant other ever.
no.
No.
But they met on YouTube is the thing. Like they met and like on YouTube. So
I
like they
understand that.
obviously
I would do
collabing all
if
the time.
I were dating someone. Okay, because here's the thing: if we
Never
met
collabed with them.
through YouTube, and
Yeah.
like it was whatever, it turned into more. As soon as it turns into more, never again would you see that.
Never again. Yeah.
Never again would you see that
Never
person
again would you
on
see the
my
person.
channel. Never again.
I feel
Oh,
like that's
actually, okay.
inviting theories
What
as
I
to
would
why you're
do, I
not
would be
hanging
dead
out with that
ass. What I
person.
would do, I would never show them on my channel, but I would go on their channel. Like I wouldn't
Theirs,
mind being
yeah.
on theirs because if it's not a
That was the
boundary
thing.
for them, it doesn't matter to me. Like I don't care if I'm on their channel and doing things,
Yeah.
but for me, I'm like,
Like
no, absolutely not. I
Because
want
that's the
everything to
thing.
be homegrown for me. I'm very
Is that
homegrown
they
based.
weren't collabing in every video. They just announced that they moved in together
Yeah.
and that they had a gaming channel together,
Well, yeah,
right?
because you
So
know what's really
that
funny
was
with
the
me that I
whole
think about
thing.
often? Because of my gaming channel, which is literally, if you don't know, I have a gaming YouTube channel, and then I have this channel, which is like, in the nicest possible, basically just a podcast channel now, but
Yeah.
you know, it's supposed to be a commentary channel, which I do have a commentary video that will come out maybe this year, but who fucking knows?
That'd be good.
But
I know
like,
what it's about, I think.
it's the AI versus
The AI versus
art.
yes.
Yeah. But one of the things I think about like very often is that like, for a fact, most people who watch my gaming channel videos, I can guarantee you, think
They're not over
me
here.
and my duo are dating or
Oh,
like
yeah.
romantically involved. And that's just like, and like, I get it. Like, there's kind of like, because like, me and my duo have now been playing for, I think, since my first year of
Yeah, like, I
university.
think you and Ninjas have been
So long now. We are so comfortable with each other. We have discussed some of the things human beings should never speak of.
Yeah.
Some seven deadly sins ass shit. So we are
anime.
so comfortable and so like just fluid, with each other, which is why I think we make the best videos. Like every video I put out on the gaming channel, I genuinely think is like my best. Like I don't think there's a single bad video on that channel. I think every video is so fucking funny or dynamic. I think is so fucking hilarious. But every time I think about it, I'm like, so many people who watch these videos have to think we're dating because it's just like that closeness and that dynamic. So I guess I'm like kind of 50-50.
Familiarity too with each other, right?
Yeah, but I also just don't think I'd ever record me and my significant other doing anything. Whereas like I'm okay with me and his recording because also like to be fair, like I will say there have been multiple times that like me and Ninjas have leaned into it. I have an entire playlist on my channel which is called The Marriage Arc, I think. And it's it's 3 videos. I think it's like we're dating, we got married, and then we got divorced, and it's like
We're
3
divorced.
videos.
Like
where
the Nikado avocado.
Yeah,
like,
no,
we're breaking
literally,
up,
but
there's no
Overwatch.
fixing
I think
us,
it's just
we're
all
back.
Overwatch videos of like us like flirting with each other in the first video, and the video after that, I think it's like us doing a fake marriage, and the video after that is us like getting in a fake fight. Like it's just like full camp, full glam. So like, and we lean into it all the time. Like we call each other like Pookie and stuff all the time. So
Yeah, that's good.
but it's so funny. If you ever see me call someone Pookie on my channel, both channels, this channel, next channel, you see me call Brooke Pookie, trust and believe we are not fucking. If you see me treating someone like a stranger, I'm probably fucking that person.
Probably.
That's the person who I'm fucking.
I think the whole class when we were back in college probably thought something was going on.
Absolutely. Everyone in that. I think Mel still thinks we're dating.
Oh, probably. I mean, your profile picture on Discord is a picture of the 2 of us at Conan Gray. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm proud of it. You're not proud of it, but I'm proud of it.
I just wish you were looking at the camera. That's all I want.
I think we look great. I never look at the
camera.
camera.
Of the 2 of us.
I'm so
looking
bad
at a camera.
because I have one lazy eye. I don't like looking at the camera because then it shows off the lazy eye.
Don't you have glasses for that?
Glasses don't change a lazy eye.
When you're younger, they're supposed to correct a lazy eye in your formative years.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen, so.
Oh, I see.
I'm okay. What were we even talking about? Oh, we got onto this subject?
Dan and Phil can
Dan and Phil, yeah.
relationship.
Yep. I do love it for that. I'm happy we finally got off the chest. Oh, I remember who it was. Oh, what's his name? What's his name, Brooke? I remember it so vividly. Oh my god.
So Dan and Phil finally confirmed their relationship. Well, they confirmed they were gay a few years ago. Then they didn't confirm that they were dating.
Danny Franta?
Oh, the fucking commentary YouTuber guy that I don't like.
No, I don't think so.
He watches like the animes.
No.
Oh.
It's something Franta, I feel like.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yes, you do, because I told you about him. Connor Franta! Connor Franta and Troy fucking Sivan. That's who I'm talking about. Because I told you about them. They're OG YouTube too, and you had no fucking idea, which is why I didn't put Dan and Phil on my list. Because they're both OG YouTubers.
We're watching Troy Sivan and whatever. I was watching I Have Cupquake and Dan and Phil.
You know what we should have done? We should have went to the Brat and Troy tour.
We should have, but
you could have been Troy. I could have been Charlie.
Yeah. I could have been a white man.
Well, you're not that far off. You're about as tall as him.
Listen, I got one thing
5 foot nothing.
I'm not a white man. Come on.
Yeah, but let's be real. I get more Charlie XCX vibes than you do.
Yeah, because you do coke.
So, whoa, we can't put that on YouTube. We can't. Allegedly. Let's relax. You know what Brooke did today, actually? This is, once again, we're at an hour. I've not even gotten through half of my topics.
I have like 3 more points, too.
I have at least, like, 6 to 9. So...
Damn. They're getting fed today.
They're getting fed.
Let's put up Minecraft and start playing Minecraft.
Anyways, you want to know what Brooke does to me today? Brooke does to me today. She sends me a TikTok of Conan Gray being like, my biggest red flag
is last night. Or no,
that was today.
Yeah, that was today.
No, it was today.
That was today.
Conan Gray doing, because if you don't know, my biggest, it's not a hear me out. It's just like who I would fuck the most, because obviously, Conan Gray, not a hear me out. Everyone should want to fuck. My biggest pet peeve, someone who doesn't know what a hear me fucking out is. If you think,
defend yourself.
Girl, you know what my biggest pet peeve is? If you think, like, the people who say the dumbest pet peeves, or not pet peeves, hear me. I hate people who say, like, a pet peeve that isn't a pet peeve, it's just, like, normal. Yeah. And then also people who think a hear me out is a hear me out, and it's just not.
Like, what wouldn't be a hear me out? Like, fucking
Victor from Arcane.
Victor from Arcane is not a hear me out.
Is not a hear me out.
That's just a guy.
People put him on the list all the fucking time, and I'm like, that's not a hear me out.
Be a slight hear me out if you only say
the Matronic version, the animatronic version.
And you say you don't want any other version of him but that, then I could say that would be a hear me out.
But you're not about human him, you just like skinny guys, and that's okay, but that's not a hear me out.
Okay. No,
that's not a hear me out. Yeah, my biggest one is like Victor from Arcane. People always put Victor from Arcane on it, and I'm like, not a hear me out in the slightest.
I am part of that glorious evolution. and in a
way. But you prefer the robot version, so it's a hear me out for you.
I prefer his version where he's in the commune. I love the long hair and the balayage.
And the balayage.
And the balayage. Who gave him that?
But yeah, Brooke was a hateful fucking bitch today. Sends me this video of Conan Gray.
Oh yeah.
Sends me a video of Conan Gray, who's doing like what's your red flags on a date? Conan Gray's like, people who do drugs. Brooke sends me this and goes, you're out, queen. Fuck
you. Need to quit. You need to quit, Pookie. No,
what do I do? What do I do? Name them. Name them.
You do edibles sometimes.
Literally once every 6 fucking months.
Yeah,
once every 6 months. Do you know what? Okay, let's get into it. You know what I fucking hate about Conan Gray? I'm gonna be so real, and then I say possible. This is me being fucking parasocial and theorizing. That motherfucker does shit and plays it fucking up. Without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
He's in Hollywood.
He's in Hollywood.
I'm not saying he's a drug addict, like Charlie XCX, for example, cokehead, but she's cunty, so she can get away with it. As Taylor Swift said, you know, she's boring Barbie. She's Coke Barbie. So, who would you rather be, Coke Barbie or boring Barbie? I'd be Coke Barbie.
Ooh. Hi, Taylor. I have a Taylor topic today, actually.
Do we actually? That's fun.
Get ready for that. Yes.
Okay, no, we're gonna do it next. I'm just gonna finish this, and we're gonna go right into that. Because it's a great transition. But yeah, I will say, who was it? There was a TikToker at some point who was like they said something being like, how does Conan keep dating drug addicts? Hey, babe, I hate to break it to you. If he keeps dating drug addicts, that means he has most likely taken part.
Confirmed that he's dated anyone. Like, he said that he's dated people, but there's no confirmation on who it is. So who are you to say he's been dating drug addicts?
Yeah. Well, okay. If we're really going on the pipeline, what's really interesting to me, Conan Gray said that the last relationship he had was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
Which people are theorizing is Kit Connor.
Do you want to get into that topic? Because I actually have that topic.
You have that topic?
I do.
Is it because of the video I sent you?
So, okay, let me finish, then we're gonna... Yeah. Remember your topic, though. It's Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah,
so remember
I got
that.
it written down, yeah.
Okay, cool. So to finish my topic off, though, it's really interesting. I will say the biggest one, Conan Gray, which is really funny to me. He dated someone a year and a half ago, but, like, a year before that, he hadn't dated anybody, right?
Yeah. Like he said in an interview for Super 8 or Found Heaven, in between the two of them, that he never dated anyone.
So,
and then after Wishbone came out, he said he dated someone.
Like, in the Nights of Possible, he can only have dated one person seriously then. At least seriously, I'm saying.
Yeah,
casually, he could date like fucking 100. Like, I go through men like the woodwork casually.
I don't even think that's dating. I think that's just...
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I mean, though.
Is it casual? No,
yeah, like, so I just find that really funny that, like, one relationship really fucking ruined his fucking day because he's making the Wishbone album about him. It was a year and a half ago. I thought that, like, because my idea with the Wishbone album is I was like, damn, this, one of the reasons why I was kind of like, what's it called? To lean into the Kit Connor conversation, because, okay, I want to be clear about this. Before, obviously, me and Brooke are Conan Gray stans, and you know this. There's two things.
Talking about him.
There is two things I want to say. Interestingly, first one is kind of political. Conan Gray should make a stance on Gaza by now. It's a big thing online right now. People are saying Conan Gray should say something. I agree. I will also say, however, though, in the nicest way possible, stop asking for, in the nicest possible, nobodies to make stances. I do not think Conan Gray shouldn't say anything, but also you need to focus that energy at people who can actually physically make a change more than people who sing songs on a stage. Like, there is a difference, and I do think, like I said, I think he should say something. I want to make that very clear. But the people who I want to say something, Conan Gray is a way lower than a lot of our politicians, a lot of our House of Commons, a lot of our people who have actual physical ability to make change. And like I said, it's not right that he hasn't said anything. However, let's also talk about the fact that, like, if you care that much about Conan Gray saying something, let's start pushing that towards voters' rights. Let's start voting, people. Let's start voting. I want you to vote for the things you want. If you are pro-Gaza, when you go vote for your fucking district, vote for those senators and those fucking representatives that are going to be pro-Gaza. Do not vote for just whatever the fuck. Use your vote. Your vote is way more powerful than whatever some niche celebrity is going to say. Don't get me wrong. Like, Conan Gray's had a great year this year, but I hate to break it to you. I think if as many people who are as mad at Conan Gray about not speaking out about Gaza just went out and voted for a representative who is pro-Gaza and not Israel, that would make a massive difference. More of a difference than Conan Gray saying anything. Like, really, really, like, that's what I mean. Like, these artists, and don't get me wrong, I agree. People with a platform should say something. I am always for that. Brittany Broski famously said it, which is, like, kind of controversial because Brittany Broski doesn't stand by it, but
didn't say anything, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't stand by Brittany Broski. I'm not, I do like Brittany Broski, but, like, she does make some good points. One of the things she said famously is that, like, if you have a platform, you should say something, and I agree with that. But also, don't rely on people with a platform to decide your opinion. Have a fucking opinion. Do your research. Your vote is worth so fucking much. So fucking much. Put it into fucking, put in the work. Put in the work and do it. I fucking do, so you fucking better do. Put it into work, bitch. Anyways, into the non-political aspect of Conan Gray. With the Kid Connor stuff, like I said, me and Brooke are obviously Conan Gray stans. We can't escape the allegations. They're true.
No. There's been a Conan Gray mention in every single podcast episode.
What I want to say, however,
no escaping it.
Obviously, what we're about to say is, and I mean this, theorizing, and I want to put heavy emphasis, theorizing.
This is about the TikTok that I've sent you.
Theorizing. I want to say it as loud as possible so you can
kind of like creepily in depth to this theorizing in quotes.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that, obviously. Yeah. Because, we're going to get into that. But I want to make it very clear. This is theorizing. No, this is serious. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about who Wishbone is about because it is a fucking amazing album. I love the music. I think it's... I don't know if it's my favorite, but it is definitely... I think my favorite albums of Conan Gray are either Wishbone or...
Found Heaven?
Yes.
Super Ache.
No, Found Heaven. Because you know what I realized actually recently? With Super Ache? All of my favorite Conan songs are on Super Ache, but the album as a whole is not like one I would sit down and listen to on its own.
I see.
Whereas both Found Heaven and Wishbone, I could sit through both albums and come out really happy. Whereas like Super Ache, I think there's like I will say once again, Super Ache, my literal top 3 Conan songs of all time, The Exit, Disaster, and People Watching, are all on Super Ache, but like the rest of the songs on Super Ache, I'm not super convinced, like persuade me to be like, this is the best album ever. Whereas like Wishbone, I don't think there's a single, other than Sunset Tower, I don't think there's a single song that I'm like kind of like rolling my eyes about like getting on my playlist.
Yeah.
I even like Romeo. Like, I've changed on Romeo. I used to not like Romeo, but I like Romeo now. I like Romeo now. I do. I do like Romeo now. And then Found Heaven, I couldn't name a single song that I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear this. Like, there's on a real skip on Found Heaven. Whereas, like, Super Ache has my tops, but whatever. But yeah, this is all heavy theorization. It's just for fun and games. Like, I don't fucking care who he dated. It's not my business. And also, I would never send hate to who he dated. Because obviously, you shouldn't do that. But also, even Conan Gray doesn't want you to do that because he never names the people. So, for both fronts, just don't do that. Just don't do that. And if you are going to do that, click off. Again, just click off. It's not that deep. It's just not that deep. Which is hard because all of you Conan Gray fans are like 10 to 17. And I know you think that you know Conan Gray personally. And I know me and Brooke have talked a lot about how we would love to know Conan Gray personally. But do you know what me and Brooke also accept as full-grown adults who understand how the world works?
Never gonna know that man.
We will never know that man. Is there still a hope in my mind that this YouTube stuff works out and that maybe one day I could get in a room with him? Yes. But do you know where it stops? Getting in a room with him.
Getting in a like
that's it.
Like I'll freak the fuck out in my head, but I'll be like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna
I'll get in a room with
pretend like
him.
I know him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
pretend I
will.
know every little thing about him.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy talk.
I will get in a room with him, and that's it. But that's it. So you don't know him. And like what I also don't like about Conan Gray's fan base too is the infantilization he has. This whole like baby girl aesthetic of Conan Gray. I don't.
A 26-year-old man.
Turning 27 on December 5th. We are almost a month from his birthday.
26, actually.
No, he's turning 27. I just Googled it today.
Okay.
He's 26 right now.
Right. Yeah.
I Googled it because Jack asked. Jack was like, how old is he? And I was like, I don't know, actually. I was like, I think 27. And then I was wrong, and he was 26.
26.
But yeah, that is a full-grown adult man. He knows what he's doing. He's an adult. He can speak for himself. Don't baby girl him. Don't baby girl him. And honestly,
that is a full-grown man.
And honestly, don't baby girl anyone in Hollywood. These people are richer than you could ever imagine. You don't need to protect them. They're going to be fine.
That is a billionaire.
So let's talk about somewhat the Kit Connor thing. I will say, so once again, I'll be honest with you. I don't know where you stand. My genuine opinion on this Kit Connor stuff.
It could be anybody, honestly.
So that's exactly what I agree with. That's exactly what I agree with. It could literally be anyone. The only reason why I'm like, it could be Kit Connor is because I think it'd be so funny for my lore. And that's it.
Yeah. And that's it.
For my lore, it'd be so funny. Kit Connor has been my number one, like, Hollywood crush for years now. So for Conan Gray to have dated him fully and been like, that's a bad man. So funny. For, like, also Conan Gray famously, like, I was saying about it, loves Heartstopper. What a terrible thing to, like, have dated someone in the Heartstopper cast. One of the two main characters, specifically.
Oh, yeah.
He can't watch it now, but it's, like, such good queer media. So that, like, sucks. Like, I just think it's, like, ironically, for me, so funny. And that's the only reason why, like, I'm kind of pro the songs being about Kit Connor. Because, like, it just would be funny. It just would be funny. And that's as deep as it goes for me, though. Like, I don't personally fucking care if it's about Kit Connor or not. Just simply couldn't give a fuck. But it'd be funny as fuck. Like, it would be funny as fuck.
It'd be funny, but, like, it could be anybody.
But there was a TikTok, which was posted, I think it was I don't know what the 8th month is. Is that August?
That's August.
14th. It was posted August 14th, and you sent it to me. So you were in the sauce.
After my birthday.
You were in the sauce because you sent it to me.
I was getting
last
videos
week.
from the first day of tour yesterday, and I didn't realize it was from the first day of tour until I zoomed in and saw the bracelet and opened the comments and saw they were all from September.
I get that all the time. I get so many dated TikToks. But there was this thing that basically, like, broke down how, like, Wishbone is all about Kit Connor. And I will say, like, firstly, that person's crazy. Like, I mean this so nicely because I think you're a minor, so I'm not going to be too mean to you. I would like it if you're watching this or ever see this. I genuinely think you just, like, need to go outside, not concern yourself with your favorite celebrity. Touch grass,
lay down in the sun,
talk to your friends, and just like, and not just that, listen to other music. Like, there's other music out there too, and I don't mean that in the sense of like you need to separate yourself from Conan Gray, but like, just like learn that there's way more going on. Like, there's so much more to culture and life and ideas. Just like lean into it because it was creepy. I think you and I can both agree. The video was creepy.
Yeah, that video was creepy.
Okay, I say she. I shouldn't say that because I actually didn't check. Do you know off rip?
Like how old this girl is?
If it's a girl, even I don't even know if it was a girl. I didn't check.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I assume it's a fangirl, but I don't want, because to be fair, like, it can be sexist to say that like all like fangirls are quote unquote like fangirls. You know what I mean? I don't want to lean into that. Let's see if I can find the TikTok.
Kit number one Connell fan. She, her, hers.
Perfect. Okay, girl. We're gonna go girl then. This girl was very dedicated, and she just basically broke down how, like, almost every song on Wishbone made sense to be about Kit Connor. And I'm real with you. It makes sense. Like, unfortunately, it does. Like, she's kind of cooking on something there. Like, she's kind of right. It felt like she was literally, like, fucking surveying every part of Conan Gray and Kit Connor's life and was like, they were spotted here together at this time, and this is how it worked. They wore each other's shirt, and it was like, she's kind of right. Like, I specifically it was like one of the ones that was like, there were a few things that like I knew already, which is why I like told you. Like, one of the things that I knew, for example, and why I had like joked with you about it was, Kit Connor is like known for smoking and drinking excessively. He's like very known for that. And like Conan Gray in the album mentions many times, you drank excessively, you smoked excessively. But that was like, for me, fun and games. I was like, haha, wouldn't it be funny? But then like this girl brought up like what blew me aside was the fucking like Kit Connor stayed at like Sunset Tower when filming Heartstopper. And like Conan Gray like mentions mentions that like I picked you up at your hotel every day after filming, like stuff like that. Or like the lyrics in the song Care correlating back to like Charlie from Heartstopper, which like unironically that one really like, and which is kind of crazy that I never thought about it, because if you don't know, I've watched Heartstopper at least 30 times now, but I genuinely never put together a like Charlie could be Charlie from Heartstopper, because Joe Locke and Conan Gray are famously friends. Like they hang out pretty, not frequently, but at least infrequently.
No, but like, yeah.
They've gone specifically. Joe Locke has gone to Conan Gray's shows, and then like Conan Gray has gone to like Joe Locke's Broadway show when he was on Broadway.
Yep.
So it's like really interesting to be like Charlie da 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 da, and then like, you know, that type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not that insane, but I will also say like, who fucking cares what the songs are about? They're just good music. Just enjoy the good music, man.
Just listen to, get obsessed with Mitski. We need more Mitskiers.
Absolutely. So anyways, we're back. Unfortunately, I had to take a bathroom break. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, so I needed to pee. I have a very little bladder, unfortunately. I'm so sorry about that. I am still not sure. I'm being real with you. There's a very... Here's my thing. Do I theoretically cut this into two? Because in which case I'm going to have to record a new intro. No, do I just keep it as one big one? I'll just keep it as one big one. Fuck it. Like, it's just whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? We're not Cutie Cinderella. We don't have the traction that it matters.
No.
We post it. I put video essay in the title, and these bitches go feral.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so basically our thesis, I guess, on the Conan Gray quote-unquote drama / whatever, is just that, like, I'll be real with you, it doesn't matter who the album was about. It doesn't matter what any album Conan Gray has put out about, because he's just making good music, and it's really good music. Conan Gray puts out good fucking music. Actually, let's pivot into your Taylor Swift thing, because... For me, Conan Gray has a very close tie to Taylor Swift, in the sense that, and this is all I'm going to say, and we're not going to speak more on this, I think Conan Gray has a way better lyricism, vocals, and stage presence than Taylor Swift could ever dream of, and I think it is insane that Taylor Swift gets so much credit for nothing.
For nothing. Get this. I know a Swiftie, and she said that Wishbone wasn't that good.
I was gonna say, this is a story I know, isn't it? And do you want to know something? And do you want to know something? Viewers, I don't like the Swiftie she's talking about. Fuck that bitch. Yeah. I don't fucking like her. Frankly, I hate that bitch. From what I know about her, not a single good thing. Not a single fucking good thing. Not a single fucking good thing.
She said that she didn't like Wishbone because it didn't have a story flow to it, because this song is jarring where it was placed. Like she said, if it was the first song of the album, it would be more better, like, story-wise.
Cannot wait to look back in the recording to my reaction to what you just said, Because Brooke, I didn't say anything. I literally took 3 fingers, shoved them in my mouth, ripped my mouth open just then.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Crazy of you to say. Crazy of you to say.
She
To
thinks, yeah,
say
she
Conan
thinks that-
Gray does not have a direction when Taylor Swift is doing fucking meth in her fucking $1 billion mansion is insane.
Keep it 100.
Girl, his Red would open up
cancel.
her fucking golden gates or whatever the fuck she says.
Whatever.
Did you go boss too close to the sun?
Okay, hold on.
That one took you out of it?
Yeah, that was good. No, that was good. I have to not laugh. No, wait. I can't laugh yet.
It's very serious. It's very serious.
Type that I'm on.
It's very serious.
So
what did you have about Taylor Swift this week?
So she released a necklace. I don't know if you saw that.
I'm also so happy you mentioned this because I wasn't going to mention this, so I'm so happy that you brought it.
Lightning bolts.
It's not C-coded, right?
Yes, it's the specific design of the lightning bolts. If she had made the lightning bolts like a different design, it wouldn't have been like as close.
Mm-hmm.
But it is pretty much the exact lightning bolt that they use as a
dog
whistle.
Isn't it when you put both lightning bolts next to each other, it's Nazi symbolization?
And the number 8 as well.
Is that a part of the necklace?
There was 8 lightning bolts on the necklace.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. And
yeah, I'm be real with you. Every single Taylor Swift thing, I have like swiped, blocked. I've been ignoring it ever since like the first 3 comments I made on TikTok. Because the difference between Brooke does not comment. I am a vocal hater. I'm a vocal hater. I will simply tell you you're fucking stupid. I'm a vocal hater and I will hate. That is the difference between us, I fear. And you know what though? Here's the thing. I don't know what it is. What like switch in my brain? Well, I know the switch. It's I get too drunk and then I decide I'm gonna pick a fight tonight on the internet. And then I have fun with that. But you know what's even funnier? I pick a fight when I'm drunk, and then I have to continue that fight 3 days later. And you know what's even better? I stand by what I said when I was drunk, and that's magic. Now that's just magic. That's truly the power of tequila, kids. If you're underage, the power of tequila is truth.
Please, our street pet is like over 400 days old. For the love of God.
When to have fucking like off themselves or anything. I've just been like,
no.
Like the most controversial comment I said was like, there was a Swiftie, which I think I said in the last pod, but there was a Swiftie who was like, hey guys, like we need to acknowledge like Taylor Swift is like kind of bad. I love her, but. And then I was like, it's great that you love her, but she's put out mediocre shit for a fucking long time, and you all need to like put your fucking shit together because she's nasty as fuck and needs to not be around.
Like, fart and shit into the mic for like 3 hours.
And y'all would break. Okay, do you know what kills me? I don't have Taylor Swift. I really did not want to talk about Taylor Swift this episode, but now it's in. But now it's in. And we're gonna make a 3-hour episode tonight, so. Because we're now at 1 hour and 27 minutes, and I have still yet to get past my first fucking topic. So.
Oh my God.
You know what I hate the most, though? I hate that she broke Adele's fucking record with this.
I hate that, yeah. Oh, because of those variants that she puts out.
Oh, fucking Adele? The, like, lyricist and vocalist of our generation, of 3 generations. You think you get to stand next to her in the Hall of Fame? Oh, bitch. I said, you know what? I'm not going to say that. No. I'm not gonna finish the sentence. I'm gonna
go back in time and I'm gonna tell myself to buy Adele's album back in time to get another sale up in there.
Needless to say, I'm mad about that, and I want to say some really, really infuriating things. But at my core, not a hateful person, so I won't say the really heinous thing
of course,
I
yes.
want to say about her. But there are some really, really heinous things I want to say about Taylor Swift. And I'm not going to say them, but I think you can think what they are. And if you can, you and I are locked in together. You and I are here.
No, but it took her, it took Taylor like a good few days to take down.
And 56 different versions of her fucking record that all of her fans bought.
Insane amount of.
I had to explain to Livy. That was the thing. I had to explain to Livy, which, like, if you don't know, I mean, I'm putting words in her mouth, but Livy is also a Taylor Swift hater, and it was really funny because she's a Taylor Swift hater in like a casual way, where she's like, all of her music is mediocre. Which, by the way, if you don't know, true fact. It's, you know what? Not an opinion. It's just true. Look at the way that my biggest issue, the way she constructs music, her lyricism, everything about Taylor Swift, objectively, mid as fuck. That's what annoys me.
Yeah.
Mid as fuck. Nothing about it is objectively, like, pervasive or, like, creative or, like, fundamentally different. It's just, like
doesn't stand out amongst
whatever
anything.
she can do that's gonna give her popularity is just what she's gonna do every time without fail. And sure, she can fucking change a genre, but she's still gonna do the most popular version of that genre rather than being subversive. A great example is, like, people love folklore. Noah Kahan is right there.
Noah Kahan is right there.
Noah Kahan is right there. A way more subversive. Noah Kahan, and actually, people make this comparison a lot, but, like, Noah Kahan and Hozier are right there.
Right there.
Two artists that are so subversive and so good in their lyricism, their sound, and almost everything they do. And you're gonna be like, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
No. Just no. Just no.
Yeah,
and when you go to pop, you look at people like, once again, fucking Conan Gray. You look at people like fucking Olivia Rodrigo, who I think is way more creative and subversive than fucking Taylor Swift. And you know what's crazy? That's what annoys me. Because, like, at the end of the day, I understand the idea of, like, being like, your fave is your fave. I do not like a single Olivia Rodrigo song. I, for example, also only have a single Sabrina Carpenter song on my playlist. That's it. And it is not even on my main playlist. It's on a side playlist. It's on, like, a playlist where I'm like, maybe. And I still think Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo are way more subversive and interesting lyrically, musically, soundly than Taylor Swift could be in fucking 100 years. She could live for 100 extra years at the same age, at the same fucking everything, at her peak, and she would still not be nearly as interesting as either of those artists. And I don't even personally like either of those artists. One of the things I've loved Sabrina Carpenter for is I really think she, like, subverts the expectation of what a pop song is. I think she does a really good job at that. I think she really brings a unique sound to pop. It's almost like a, I don't want to say Michael Jackson because, frankly, it's not good enough. Like, he's the king of pop. But it is the closest I think we've gotten to Michael Jackson since Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, I think she has, like, subverted the standard. She's brought jazz into it. She's brought that smooth kind of sound into it. That's just so kind of, like, perfectly pitched. Whereas, like, Taylor Swift is just, like, every other fucking country, pop, fucking whatever artist you want to fucking call her, because who knows, she'll fucking genre hop to whatever she needs to do.
Like a blend of, like, every pop song ever.
Yeah.
Shoved it into a
Katy
blender.
Perry.
Katy Perry.
Y'all, you will all hate Katy Perry so much, but Katy Perry is so much more important culturally than Taylor Swift will ever be. And that's a conversation we're not ready for.
Because it was confirmed that she's dating Justin Trudeau now. They were caught kissing on Katy Perry's
It's not even that. It's that Katy Perry's music was actually good at one point.
I just needed to get that out of me. I honestly just needed to get that out of me.
My issue, though, is that, like, I mean, I said it to you. There are some people we compare Taylor Swift to in context, and, like, she just doesn't compare.
No,
Lady Gaga,
honestly.
Beyonce, Katy Perry, Michael Jackson. What are we even talking about? The most famous, and before y'all bitches get mad, I'm talking specifically in the context of most famous pop stars. Not in the context of like da 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 and da 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 da. Because like a lot of people, what I hate about Taylor Swift fans is it's like, why are you comparing her to Michael Jackson? Because she's the most famous pop star of her era. What was Michael Jackson? Say it quickly now. Say it quickly now. Quickly.
The most popular pop star of his generation.
Why would I compare Taylor Swift to hit her literal predecessor?
Stop. Wait.
I wonder.
This reminded me of this girl on Twitter who said that Michael Jackson was Taylor Swift's peer.
Okay, but to be fair, she's not wrong.
No, they're not peers because they're not. Do you know what a peer is? A peer is like your classmate who you are with at the same time. Michael Jackson is in fact not.
Okay, I could be wrong here, but
Michael Jackson is not a peer because he cannot review her music. He cannot give in like any input. He is not a peer. He is in fact.
Okay, a person of the same age, status, or ability as another specified person. Okay, fair. Okay, yeah, no, that's
fair. He's not a peer at all.
But okay, no, I saw that tweet. I stand by that tweet. I think her point is right. She just used the wrong word.
She used the wrong words, especially because it's like my coworker misusing the word platonic. Kids these days don't know what a word means, and they just go out and they use it to try and get their point across.
Okay, but no, I don't think it is the same because I think it's
a little bit the same.
The argument that the person was trying to make is still valid. She just used one wrong word. Whereas, no offense, your coworker's argument falls through the floor with that word. You know what I mean? It's not the same because your coworker's argument falls through the floor when she mistakes those two words for one another. Whereas that person's word isn't right, but their argument is still correct. Because Michael Jackson is a competitor to Taylor Swift.
He's a competitor, but he can never be a peer. Because he's not the same age and he's not even alive.
But the intention was competitor.
Sure.
I think.
I don't know. I think they're just delusional at this point.
I mean, whatever. Fuck Taylor Swift. That's, I think, our stance. I think universally, if you don't know by now, fuck Taylor Swift. We don't like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Fuck Travis Kelce and his Redwood. I don't fucking care.
His Redwood, yeah.
I've had a lot of men with big dicks, and all of them have been mediocre, so fuck you, Travis Kelce.
I don't even think it would be that big.
Gee.
Who said that?
Hey, I was gonna say, I doubt it. What is she dating? Like the Jonas Brother and Harry Styles? Yeah, because they're packing. Because they're packing. Oh, yeah, because he's packing. Famously. Yeah.
Famously.
Anyways. Okay, have you heard about the Pink Pony Club?
Yes, this is one of my topics
too! That's so funny. Can I say, I have always said this. This is going to sound homophobic. Hopefully YouTube doesn't monetize us or take us down. Gay men have always been the problem. Always. Always.
You have always been the issue. Song that opens with a place where boys and girls can both be queens every single day.
Oh, I think you're underselling this. I think, how can you take a song written by a specific lesbian who has not just, but you have to remember how much of her discography prior to the Pink Pony Club has been about the lesbian experience.
The lesbian experience. And you're gonna come out here and you're gonna be like, we want 90% of our clientele to be gay men, and lesbians, we don't want you, but you can show up, I guess.
You can't see. I just leaned all the way back. My whole chair almost fell over. Like, gasp. Gasp. Gasp.
And you know how long it took them to come out with a statement? And their first statement was just whining.
And there is just so many levels to this because let's really deep dive into this. Pink Pony Club, Chapel Roan, famously
Chapel Roan.
a person who is obviously a lesbian, which first and foremost, Chapel Roan's identity is a white lesbian, which, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna outwoke you right now, but let's go in the hierarchy.
Oh God, I'm losing the woke club.
You're losing the woke contest. In the queer manosphere, I don't know what we call it, but I'm gonna call it a manosphere because I don't know what the gay version of manosphere is. But theoretically, in the queer manosphere,
that's right.
It goes gay white man, anything that's like not white man, gay. Then we have, okay, before I say this is debatable, but I'm gonna put an emphasis on this. Passing trans man of any race, because, okay, put it this way. I'm gonna just use genders. Race, obviously, white is gonna be on top. Any other race can be below. So, just go with that, because I'm not gonna do, like, fucking white lesbian, fucking black lesbian every fucking 2 seconds. So, let's just do that. Trans man, passing, specifically. Below that, we have, then, lesbians. Then we have we'll have passing trans women, then non-passing trans men, then trans women. Right? Like, Chapel Roan is, like, directly in the middle of that pyramid. So let's really, really, really think about this. Do you fucking think for a second that Chapel Roan, in the middle of that fucking pyramid, the woman who has on camera fucked a merwoman, not mermaid, merwoman, thank you very much, it's gonna be like, yeah, this song's for gay men. No, you stupid fox.
Listen, in their apology, they say, clearly the choice of Pink Pony as a name was also an error in judgment given Chapel Roan's well-deserved reference with queer women.
Oh, you have it! Oh, you have it pulled up! I didn't realize you have it pulled up. That's so funny.
To Dancing Queen, we selfishly considered the song another gay anthem, completely overlooking the wider complications of using it.
I'm so mad. Gay, okay. To say something is a gay anthem and then exclude the gay community is insane. Yes. Is insane.
Because they're saying it as if like gay men conquered. Conquered's not the right word, but dancing. They took Dancing Queen, and now they're like, Pink Pony Club. Let's take that. You know, like I have because I pulled the apology up and it's burning my retinas.
I love this. This is our crash it episode. I crash over Hasan. We're crashing it over this. We're at 1 hour and 42 minutes. I haven't even gotten halfway through my topics.
We can see the issue with using the song name as inspiration for what we expected to be a predominantly gay venue. It's a predominantly gay venue. You're putting women to the side. We have taken the time from the perspective of others in our community and see that we appeared arrogant and selfish. For that, we are sorry.
Let's get into it. Gay men, gay men, gay men, gay men. And this applies to fucking all of you. This includes the white ones, the black ones, the Hispanic ones, the Asian ones, every single one of you. You are, and I hate to burst your fucking bubble, because this annoys me so much about gay men. You are men before everything else.
Anything else.
Everything else. Do you know?
Men,
like, okay.
Men.
As someone who, for example, like, I cannot walk down my street without being assumed as something, or without being guessed, or without... I can't have a conversation. I can't have a normal conversation because of the way I present, because it is out of the spectrum in which people perceive. And gay men think that because they are gay, even though they are men, and literally the only way you can tell someone is gay is via their voice and or the way they behave, which is something that you can so easily mask, which, like, okay, one to add on top of, I could mask who I am, obviously. That's not the argument here. I am being who I am on a daily basis, because that is what? Who I fucking am, obviously. So, the thing is with gay men, though, it is so much simpler, for example, for a gay man to mask his gayness than for me, a bitch with no eyebrows and hair down to her ass on her head, than it is for you to mask your little queen. Fuck you. Fuck you. Do not fucking pull that. Fuck you. And same with fucking queer women. Do you know how hard it is to be a fucking queer woman? That's crazy. Even I think I have it better than queer women.
Hard done by.
Yeah, I think I have better than queer fucking women do.
We would like to reiterate that all members of our community are welcome at all of our venues. There was never an intention to have a door policy of exclusion targeted at any particular group. In hindsight, we can see how our nomination of a preferred mix was tone-deaf and hurtful, and once again, we sincerely apologize.
What?
And then, of course, right above this is a quote from the co-owner of New Club. Of course, girls will be welcome, but it would be our desire that it is predominantly gay boys. And when I say predominantly, I'm talking 90% plus.
Oh my god. Like, okay, do you know what kills me about this, though?
They wanted men aged 18 to like 25 to be in this club, by the way.
I know. I know. But you know what kills me about this the most? They're 100% gonna fucking get away with this, and that's what makes me mad.
No, they will.
It's gonna be a successful club. It's gonna be fucking
the name
popping,
and everything. It's gonna be popping,
and it's gonna be amazing. People are gonna love it. Yep. I am so mad about that. Of like, oh my fucking god. Like, here's my problem. Let me get on my soapbox, queer people. You all fucking complain. You all fucking complain that we don't have spaces and that we don't make room, and then you enable people like fucking this. Of fucking course we don't have space, because we don't have a room for our own community. That's how it fucking works. If you can't accept all of us, you can't accept one of us. That's how it fucking goes. Look at the government right now. You think you're safe because my kind are being hunted? Guess what, bitch? You're next on the fucking list. Your gay marriage is up for the fucking debate. If my fucking transgenderism is up for debate, guess what? You ain't safe, queen. They're gonna fucking snag you up and they're gonna invalidate that fucking marriage license real quick. So you better watch the fuck out, because that's exactly what fucking happens. That is exactly what fucking happens.
Your ass next.
And you think because you're isolating yourself all by your lonesome, we're just gay men. We're not doing anything. You are not fucking safe. They will come for you just as fast as they came for me. I am one scapegoat. You are the next. Because guess what? We're all fucking scapegoats. And when one dies, the rest of us goes. When Moses gives up his son, he needs another fucking goat for God. And you are the next. Don't you fuck around. You fuck around and you find out. See what fucking happens. Annoying ass gay men. That's why I don't fuck with them. This is why I've ghosted all the gay men in my Grindr DMs.
My men aren't any better.
Well, they were all bi technically.
Yeah.
I'm putting them under an umbrella. Yeah, I've ghosted everybody. That's my update for you.
That's fair, yeah. Even the guy that said you should.
When I ghosted for a week, I messaged him after and I was like, oopsies. He messaged me a week later, so now I'm playing I'm gonna wait a week to message you back, and now we're even. Because I deserve that. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see that. You want to hear a funny story, actually?
What's up?
Should I? You know what? Fuck you. You're a closeted asshole. I'm gonna tell this in the podcast, and I'm not gonna say your name. I had this one guy who, I'm telling you, girl, obsessed with me. Weeks. He was messaging me for weeks. I message him, instant response. No matter what time of day it was.
No matter what time of day it was.
Obsessed.
Does he have a job?
Yes. It was, I don't remember I think he was an engineer of some sort. He was like an engineer of some sort. So it was a serious job.
It's not the guy that tried to get you to pay you in Bitcoin and like
No.
Okay, different guy.
Everyone in our in my city as an engineer. You have to remember. It's
Yes,
all of our
right.
factories.
The city of automation, yes.
Yeah, exactly. All of our factories, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways, though, he was like, da 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 da, like we were going back and forth, and I was like, "You want to have a chance with me?" I was like, "You have to watch," because he was, I'm trying to be nice here because I don't know. Okay, he labeled himself as bi-curious. However,
Ooh.
he said he was no longer attracted to women, only trans women and femboys.
Oh,
Which is
Riley,
a
get out
gray
of
area.
there.
Oh, girl, you don't tell me. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And one of the things I said to him, and one of the things I was like, if you want to have a chance with me, I was like, you need to watch Heartstopper, because if you are bisexual, it's going to help you a lot.
Yep.
He watched it, never messaged me back. I'm like, damn, that hit hard for you, didn't it, Queen?
He's getting medicated too.
I fear. So I'm trying to think of anyone else. No, nothing else of no. I mean, I had five guys on the go, and then I ghosted all of them.
Oh my god, Five Guys! I love that restaurant.
Yeah, and I ghosted all five of them, so they're gone.
Yep. Yeah.
And then, good for me, everyone clap. I haven't gone on Grindr in like a month. Everyone clap for me. I deserve that. So, anyways,
Hey, I'm kind of out of topics.
I got lots. Don't you worry, Queen.
Okay. I mean, girl, we're like what, almost 2 hours in now.
We're at 1 hour and 50 minutes. Anyways, you are all feeding really good this week because I am not cutting this shit up. So, clock that. So I this week went to a Renaissance festival in Cincinnati and Kings Island. We went to House of Horrors, which was fun. They had like little haunted houses all over the place. It was fun. And then what was I telling you off cam? And then I was like,
something about liking haunted houses.
About what?
Liking haunted houses. I said that I liked them, and then you said something, but your mic cut out, and then just said save it for the pod, and I was like,
oh, that's so unfortunate.
I know,
because that would help me right now, and I don't have the answer for you. The haunted houses are all good. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, actually, so we did this at Kings Island. They had, oh fuck, it's not The Exorcist. What was it?
The Conjuring.
Yes, that. Yes, The Conjuring. We did the Conjuring house. So they had the nun. Yeah. They had Annabelle. They probably do. I think because Canada's like Wonderland, Canada's Wonderland, Kings Island, and Cedar Point are all owned by the same people.
Are they? Oh, okay.
So they probably have the Conjuring at all of them, if I had to guess.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all owned by the same people, and we did it. It was actually really interesting. So like fun story. Friend of the pod, there are YouTube videos if you're curious of this person on the channel, Olivia, if you will, for her full name. She's on the YouTube channel. If you're looking for her, she's in one of the Heartstopper videos. I don't remember which, but one of them, I don't remember the title of it. That's her. I went with her and then my family, and we did the Conjuring together, and it was actually really fun. My favorite moments of that is one of which they had the Annabelle doll underneath a bed. And then, so what they did was they had multiple rooms that you would walk through, and you'd have a different, like, cast member, like, guide you on what to do. So the cast member's like, someone has to grab the doll! Someone has to grab the doll! And then no one would grab it, so I literally, like, physically pushed Liv, and I was like, grab it! And then she grabbed it. Girl, that doll so whooped under that bed so fast. So Liv's standing there, the lights go pitch black, and I will say, I don't know how they did it, but then the devil himself pulls up and is just standing in the middle of the bed as the lights turn back on. And they're like, "Ah!" And like Liv's literally standing next to him, like she's being breathed on by him. Type shit.
It's always good to remember in a haunted house that they are technically not allowed to touch you unless you sign a waiver. So that's always good to remember.
No, because this one was paid for. They were allowed to touch us. This was a separate, paid for, signed for waiver. So they were allowed to touch us, which is why it was even scarier.
That's good.
Oh, it was awesome. It was a really cool house. The other ones was we went into like this kitchen where they had just like a cake on the table. It was like happy birthday. Yeah. And then like everyone went to different like closets. And then me and Livy got the special closet because obviously me and Livy were in a pair, so we were like doing it together. And we got a special closet where we got to go with like our hostess. And the hostess is like in the room and she goes, "What's your guys' name?" And Livy doesn't say anything, and I just look at her and I go, "Riley and Livy. Why?" She goes, "Okay, good to know." And then she's like, look through the crack of the door, because we're in a closet, right? So and it's like left open a little bit. So in the crack, we can't see through the crack, but I guess the little like the actor is like going around scaring everyone else in the room.
Yeah.
And then he comes into our room, and our actor deadass leaves us alone with him.
Oh.
And he comes. Now, viewers, you can see this. Brooke can't. But
I can't.
He comes. I am not kidding you. This close. Like, I can feel him touching my nose. Like, he is touching my nose. I can feel him, his mask, touching my nose. And, like, I'm gonna admit, it was a little bit scary at first, but then he was there for a while, like, doing that. Man. Exactly. Yeah. So I just looked at him and I said, "I've had an uglier trade than you. This ain't gonna work on me, queen." Livy bursts out in laughter. So
that's my favorite thing to do in haunted houses, actually, is to make friends with the actor.
Yeah, right. Me too. That's what I kind of do too.
When they come at me contorted, and I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah. So my thing is, it's like if it's a jump scare, I'll jump at it. But like if I can see you from a mile away, or you've been there for a while, it just doesn't scare me anymore. Like it's worn off. Like I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, like I'm making friends.
So I was like, I've had scarier trade than you, which is true. I have. Yeah. So like not that deep. And then like in the other room, they're like, apparently everyone else in our group, there was about 8 other people in our group, all moved on without us.
Without you, so it was just you two.
And then there was a secret door we could go through. So they let us into that. The other ones were, there was a hole in the wall. And Livy was jumpy as fuck. Livy's more jumpy than I am. I think that's very fair. She might argue with that, but I think Livy's more jumpy than I am. Like, I will jump at something, but it's not like scary to me. Whereas like Livy will like jump at something and be like genuinely scared by it.
It's like your genuine reaction to something.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
You are built to jump at things like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reactionary. I'm not like actually genuinely like they're gonna kill me. Whereas like Livy's like
a scare actor.
A what?
Have you ever tried to hit a scare actor?
When I was younger. When I was like really young, but like not as an adult, no. But it was really funny. There was this hole in the wall. And like that's the other thing with me is like in the nicest way possible, I'm pretty methodical with like the way I at least traverse around the world. Like a lot of the ways that I go about things, like I suss out like for example, I'm an extrovert in the sense of like I'm really good at social dynamics and situations. I'm really good at like just talking out of my ass, right? Like you can stand by that. You would agree with that, I think. I could talk to anybody about anything for hours, and it just for me it's just natural. I think you could agree with that. No?
Yeah, you be up there in the
I'd be going. I can do whatever. So it just doesn't make that big of a difference to me. Whereas like Lily's very introverted and gets scared very easily and stuff, and like she's very shy. So like I said, I'm very and it's really why I'm like gonna talk about people is because like I pay attention. Like I'm like, oh, this is something they care about, like this is something they're passionate about, I can talk about this. And I'm very observant is the word I'm looking for. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I noticed, so like, there's a hole in the wall that is a human-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, I wonder what that could be for.
Exactly. So what
I
I
wonder what that could
did
be for.
was I was talking to Livy, and because like
Yeah.
every haunted
Did you
room,
position her next to the wall?
we're getting there. We're getting there. So the way one of the things I picked up on within like our second room was everything kind of had a main focus. And then sometimes there was like other aspects to the room. So I would look like in this room, like, is there anything that's like a main focus? Is this like going to be our only thing? Is there another thing going on here? And in this room, I think the main focus was like a fucking statue. Like that was the main focus. And I was like, well, that's not where the scare actor is going to be because it's a fucking statue. There's no door. There's nothing. But there's this hole in the wall that is like human sized. So I'm like, that's where the scare actor is going to come from. So like, what I ended up doing was I put myself in front of the statue and I'm talking to Livy and I like kind of position myself to like push her towards the hole in the wall. Cause I'm like, that's where the scare actor is going to come from. This is going to be funny as fuck. Cause I know there's not going to be a scare actor at the fucking statue. There's literally no way. There's no hole. There's no door. There's no nothing. So I'm just talking to Livy, like listening to our host talk. And I'm staring at the hole, like just waiting for something to happen. And all the lights turn off, and I'm like, this is it. And lo and behold, it's the nun from the Nun movie, The Conjuring.
Oh, yes.
And she's coming out of the hole, and Livy has no idea. For a good 10 seconds.
So mean.
Oh, I am. A good 10 fucking seconds. No fucking clue. Not a single idea. And finally, I look at her like, oh, like I give a little, oh my god. And then like I point, and then she turns, and I've never seen her jump so high in my life. So fucking funny. So good. So good. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? I think that was like the main thing of like the Halloween festival. The Renaissance Festival was fine. I did beer and cider for like, I mean, it's not my first time, but like I'm not a beer or cider girl, so. But that's all they had there. They had one bar that had mixed drinks, and then like, if you don't know, I think I've told you this. I feel like I've told the podcast before, but the way I do Renaissance festivals is I will only do a Renaissance festival with my best friend Livy, because she absolutely adores Renaissance festival. She just likes roaming around, shopping, doing all that. I personally couldn't give a damn. It's just not that deep to me. But it's fun with her, because obviously my friend, and then also she just has a great time doing it. And so we went, and like we spent like 50% of our time with the group, without the group, and then eventually, like, basically we started off the morning with the group, and then eventually, I don't remember why, but the group like just naturally spread up. Nicole and Jack went one way, me and Libby went the other way, and then my parents went one way. Like, it just naturally turned out that way, and we just all kind of spread out, and it was really interesting about this Renaissance festival. They had a ramen, which is like kind of crazy at a Ren Fest. You know what a Ren Fest is? It's like medieval, English, European, not ramen. You're not thinking ramen. And
I'm not thinking ramen, but I'm sitting down.
No, and it's really interesting because I don't know about you, but like, for example, in my family, I handle spice the best.
Yeah.
I handle spice better than both my parents. And then like, I think better than Jack, but like some days it's pretty interchangeable. And then, like, I thought I was worse than Libby at spice. Like, I thought Libby could handle spice better than me. But then we had the ramen, and Libby was like, basically, she finished up the noodles, and she's like, you can have the soup. And I was like, you don't want the soup? It's the best part. She was like, just take it. I can't do this anymore. And I was like, don't mind me then, queen. Don't you mind me then, queen. And yeah, we had, it wasn't cider. It was a mead. That's what I was drinking, mead. I don't know what mead is.
You were drinking mead?
Beer, right? It's like beer.
Yeah, it's like beer. It's fermented.
Yeah, it was a mead of some sort. Was what I was drinking basically the whole day. Basically, there was one bar in like buttfuck nowhere that I wasn't going to every time for a drink, so I just took what I could get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of anything else that happened on the Renaissance Festival for the viewers. We shuttled around, we strolled around, we diddled around. Oh, I mean, this is kind of a funny moment.
Mm-hmm.
There was this person who I love the Renaissance Festival, especially during Halloween time. Because all the people who go to the Renaissance Festival for Halloween time don't wear Renaissance outfits. They just wear their Halloween outfit, and it's so funny. Because, like, you're not wrong. You can't show up to a Renaissance Festival in the wrong outfit. Like, it's whatever. No one fucking cares.
Yeah.
But there was this lady dressed up as a Velma, and then her boyfriend was, like, dressed up as Shaggy. And we were behind them in a line for the bar. And I just looked at Livy and I said, we should dress up as Shaggy and Scooby for Halloween. Because we're two fucking idiots. And she laughed at it. And then, I don't remember how it came up, but I think she brought up, she was like, you need your Velma and Fred. And I was like, well, Fred's too busy with the DL trade. And then Daphne's too busy with her carabiners.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what any of that means? Because I've had to explain that 3 times. You know what
DL
trade is?
I think it's like the down low gay guys.
What is trade? What is trade? You got down low. What is trade?
I know about the carabiners.
Yes, the carabiners is a lesbian thing. If you don't know,
yeah,
all lesbians love their carabiners.
Like 2 down low guys getting together.
No, so trade means basically traditionally. Trade means one of you is down low, but this is a necessity. Trade is traditionally like dangerous hookup, basically. It's someone who's a bit more ruggish, a bit more like, you know, muscular, has tattoos, maybe a gang affiliation. Like, that's supposed to be trade. It's like it's more dangerous for you. Trade comes specifically from trans girls, and they would hook up with trade because traditionally speaking, a lot of, because like, once again, we've talked about it before in this episode, but intersectionality, men who end up in gangs are often than not, like, queer men under the poverty line and need to, like, find a way to get their aggression and issues out. So they use trans girls, and because trans girls, obviously, traditionally, can't hold a stable job, so they end up being prostitutes. So what it comes down to is that, like, a lot of T-girls are prostitutes, and they're hired by trade men, which just basically means that men from gangs, men from different violent backgrounds, and sometimes it's not violent backgrounds, but men that will act violently towards you. It's not even violent backgrounds, it's more so men that are more likely to act violently towards you, type shit. And then that's what trade is. So DL trade is obviously down low, which we've talked about on the podcast before. Men who won't admit they're gay, but are gay or are queer in some adjacency. Whether they only like trans women, femboys, gay men, but won't admit like their attraction to that specific thing or have honesty about it. And then trade is just that they're traditionally more dangerous than the regular men. And that's what DL trade means. And I said that out loud. The Velma girl, I'm not kidding you, fell to her knees laughing. Fell to her knees laughing.
No, that's good. No, that was a good one, though.
Fell to her knees laughing. Her boyfriend looks at her and goes, what? Me and Livy burst out in laughter because he's like, what? And we're bursting out in laughter. We're all losing it. We obviously have a great moment with the Velma girl. We're like, oh my god, he doesn't know, like, Queen Slay. And he's like, what does that mean? And Velma girl, love her to this. If you're watching this, I love you. You were Cincinnati Renaissance Festival. Love you. Girl, she looks him in the face and goes, it's okay. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Does not tell him. If she has told him to this day, I don't know, but it'd be so funny if she hasn't. So funny if she hasn't. So funny if she has that. So that's my vacation update for you.
Yippee!
While you were here slaving a Dairy Queen, not feeding our child, by the way.
I was at work for the pod. I did not feed the kid because I have recently been told by a coworker that I need to watch Evangelion. And I'm on the last movie!
But you didn't watch the series?
I did watch the series. I did watch all
You
26
watched
episodes.
it all?
I watched all 26 episodes. I've watched 5 movies so far. And I'm on the last movie.
Okay. We're not doing this episode. Because, God
No.
forbid. Next episode,
Watched the whole thing.
we need to talk about Evangelion then. Because I've watched it all, and now you've watched it all. And
Yeah.
I would
Have you watched
love
all
to hear
6
your
movies
thoughts.
too?
I haven't watched
Fuck
all
that one
6.
movie that was just a recap of the show, by the way. I wasted my fucking time.
Oh, yeah, I skipped that. Absolutely, I skipped that.
I skipped through the whole thing and I went, there's nothing here.
Yeah. Okay. No. None of this. Next episode. We'll talk it in the Halloween episode,
Okay.
right? Because Halloween's next.
Halloween's next, yeah. So we can. I mean, the first Ava unit has Halloween colors.
Anyways, Brooke's gonna make a PNG tour because she promised for Halloween.
I just have to plug my
and I'm
drawing
gonna dress
tablet
up
in.
as Halloween. Okay, sorry about that. My mic disconnected. Brooke caught it. Thank God. We only got literally 30 seconds into our conversation, so thank fuck Brooke caught that.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was gonna say, my next topic, which I said was shocking that it's not your topic, but apparently it's like kind of your topic, is Pokemon Legends ZA.
I figured we were gonna go over time, so I cut it out.
What I had said was, preface, if you are new gen, I do not think your opinion is lesser than mine. That's not what I'm saying. If you have gotten Pokemon later than me, I don't think you're lesser than me. I think you're great. I am not a gatekeeper. I am not someone who thinks that video games should only be for people who played the original. If there are remakes and you fall in love with the remake and never play the original, personally, just don't give a fuck. Like, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Enjoy your fucking game. That's my take on it. However, I have a lot of negative things about Pokemon Legends ZA to say, but I want to hear Brooke's takes first, because Brooke is a little bit newer. And Brooke, I think, I don't think you'll have different opinions from mine, but I just would love to hear your take on it.
So my thing is that.
What did you start on for preface? Where was your beginner level of Pokemon?
My first Pokemon game was Sword and Shield.
Okay.
So you because I don't.
So
really
you
like
didn't do Megas originally?
No, I've never heard of Mega Evolution. This game.
You missed. Okay, can I say you missed out? You missed out. It's not the lore. You missed out just on the best Pokemon mechanic they have ever had. I stand by it as someone. No, but Mega Evolution was Dynamaxing done right. Like,
done right. I see. Because Dynamaxing, it left something to be desired, but it was like whatever.
Exactly. Dynamaxing was one of those things where, like, I didn't hate Dynamaxing, but the problem was Dynamaxing was literally just Mega Evolution, but a downgrade.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, the best way to put it is like, okay, so when you Mega Evolve your Pokemon, you could, and like, this is kind of minor, but like, you could swap out your Pokemon and it would still be Mega Evolved, for example.
It
would still be Mega. When you Mega Evolved your Pokemon, it completely changed what that Pokemon was. And, like, one of the better parts about Mega Evolution was it made dog shit Pokemon really fucking good and really interesting. Like, okay. I don't even remember. Let's see. Let's look at Mega Pokemon. There are a lot of Pokemon. I mean, like, okay. I will say, my biggest issue with Mega Pokemon in general was like some Pokemon got Mega Evolutions that they just didn't need because they were good as is. Like, they just didn't need Mega Evolution. Great example of that is Pokemon like Garchomp, Tyranitar, Salamence. If you don't know what those are things called pseudo-legendary Pokemon. I'm not going to get into it. This podcast is long enough, but they're really, really strong Pokemon, essentially. And that's like, they're so strong, they don't need Mega Evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there are some Pokemon that are not good, like Beedrill, Pidgeot, Alakazam, Kangaskhan. What are some other ones? Fucking Swampert, Sceptile, Sableye, Mawile, Altaria. There are a lot of Pokemon that got Mega Evolutions that actually, like, made them good Pokemon. And I'm not even saying, like, because, like, I'll admit, I am a competitive Pokemon player. If you don't know, I play Pokemon Showdown. That is just basically, like, competitive Pokemon. I love it. I'm a big fan of competitive Pokemon. But, like, it's not even like these Pokemon were good for competitive, because some of these Megas are still shit for competitive. Like, I want to make that very clear. Some of these Pokemon are still not good for competitive, but some of them are now at least viable in your day-to-day playthrough. Because some of these Pokemon were so bad that you just couldn't use them in your day-to-day playthrough. A great example, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time is Lopunny. I love Lopunny. And before y'all make it fucking weird, it's not because she's sexualized. I just love that she serves cunt. And then they introduced Mega Lopunny, a cuntier Lopunny. Sickening. And now she's good. I can run Mega Lopunny on my team, and she's not just like dead weight to my team. She can actually be a part of the team, and that's outside of Mega, because Mega Lopunny is not good compared to the other Megas. Like I said, there's characters like Mega fucking Garchomp, Mega fucking Salamence, Mega fucking Mewtwo. There's Mega Legendaries, there's Mega Starters, there's Mega Pseudo Legendaries. So Mega Lopunny is not that good. There's Mega fucking Rayquaza. Like, there are Megas that are meta, quote unquote, but Mega Evolution in general gave a lot of Pokemon that weren't good, actual good capabilities. Like Metachan, Bayonet, fucking, not Gallade, but like a lot of Pokemon that just aren't good got Megas. And I think, as someone who has played since Generation 2, specifically, I was a part of Gen 2 and Gen 3, which are heralded as like Gen 2 and Gen 4 are heralded as like the best Pokemon generations. I think y'all are wrong, and I think objectively from a gameplay, and I mean this in like a gameplay, not even personal, gameplay sense, the best generation was X and Y, which I think is Gen 6? I think that was the best generation. So, that's my take on it. It was generation. Doesn't help me. Oh, because apparently let me put Pokemon in, because when I Google what was Gen X and Y, it just gives me Gen Xers. Gen 6. I think Gen 6 was the best Pokemon generation. It's either that or Gen 5. Those are my two tops. Hello?
Hello.
But you got in during Sword and Shield.
I got in Sword and Shield, yeah, so I don't know anything about.
So you played Sword and Shield, Arceus, and then was that it?
Yeah.
Did you play Scarlet and Violet?
I did not play Scarlet and Violet because I was not interested in being in school. Fuck school.
You weren't interested in... Oh, because I guess that is the story, isn't it?
It takes place in a school.
You're right.
It takes place in a school.
I'll be real with you. I play Scarlet and Violet. Fully blank to me. Those games, I will say, are horrendous games to me because... So what I do in every Pokemon game, every time, is I will pick all new Pokemon every time I play, because new Pokemon, right? So I will always do it, and I did it in Scarlet and Violet. The only Pokemon I can remember in Scarlet and Violet, off the top of my head, is Tatsuguri, and that's it. There's only one Pokemon. I don't know who else is on my team. I genuinely have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But I know I didn't choose a single Pokemon I chose before. Sorry, actually I'm wrong. I remember two. Tatsuguri and Farigiraf. Because I have always loved Farafarig.
Mm-hmm.
But other than those two, I have no idea who was on my team. So I don't think that game was good at all. That game
No,
was god-awful.
it didn't even look good to me. I liked that it was an open world concept like
But it
Arceus.
wasn't.
I did like the open world of Arceus. I loved it actually. I loved running around and interacting with the Pokemon
Yeah, but
on the
Arceus was
ground.
open world, girl, when I tell you that was not open world. That was
Like
not
that's
open world.
like because what I saw, like it looked open world, but I didn't play it, obviously, right? So I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't
but I did
consider
love
that open
Arceus
world.
for the because you couldn't throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon from far away like you could in
No.
Arceus, could you?
No.
That sucks. I
Okay.
loved sneaking up
You
on
know
the
what
Pokemon.
though? Okay. So what I will say is interesting to me with this new game. Talking about if you we've gone off topic, but we're talking about Pokemon Legends ZA, obviously. My issue with Pokemon Legends ZA is I wish that Pokemon Legends ZA literally just did what Arceus did, but they've done. I don't know. Have you seen the battle mechanics at all? They look
I have not seen the
god
battle
awful.
mechanics.
They look
What I
bad.
was gonna complain about was that the city, from what I've seen, is all one model, and they couldn't
It's
even
cubes.
be bothered.
They couldn't. They don't have. They don't have. They don't
No.
have indents in them. They're just
Listen
wallpaper.
Listen to me.
I'm here.
They didn't even bother to make metal fences where they've pasted them onto the painting of the wall.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree.
It's like they did what we did in Chris's class, which is just take a texture.
But worse than us somehow.
Yeah, we did better than that.
We
We at least put
better
texture
than that.
on our shit.
We did better than that in first year, let alone whatever the fuck's going on at Game Freak.
Because I saw like a video of this guy running into the wall, and like on the wall there was a painted metal like fence gate for a door.
Have you seen the buildings?
No, I have not seen the buildings.
So if you look up like them running into like a wall, it's a flat wall with textures applied to it, so it's all flat. So when you're far away from it, it looks like it's a wall, but when you're actually next to it, it's just fucking straight up flat.
Some of these buildings are clipping into each other too.
Yes, that ass. And like, okay,
yeah, these are just
and like I said, because okay, here's my thing. I mean this. I loved Pokemon. I loved Legends Arceus. I thought it was a phenomenal game. I really liked it. I think it is within like my top 3 to 5 games at the bare minimum. Off rip, my top 3 games goes number 1, Black and White, and then tied between Black and White 2 and Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and then like off rip, I think it goes Legends Arceus and then Pokemon Platinum. Like, those are my tops. And then it would go, like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then X and Y for, like, the full top 5.
I didn't know we were talking about the Omegaverse.
Yeah, Queen. Yeah. Even
the ground is flat. It's not even textured.
It looks so bad. And, okay.
No height maps or anything.
No, we're gonna get worse. But it gets worse. Because we're not done. You think that's bad? They put out the game, and this is what kills me. Because, okay, this is what you have to remember about this game. Obviously. Brooke, I want to ask you, what is this game's pull to you? What is its wow factor to you?
Legends ZA?
Nothing. No. I mean, like, I don't mean you personally. I mean, like, consumer and Pokemon fan-wise. What do you think?
The Mega Evolutions. It would be the fact that they're bringing back.
Exactly. Megas bringing back and new Megas, right? New Megas. We have new Mega Pokemon. Except, here's the problem. The starters of the region get Mega Evolutions. They're behind a paywall. The Pokemon online service paywall. You have to pay for Nintendo fucking online service to get the starters. What did you just send me? What are we sending?
I found a meme while I was looking at the city.
You can't do this to me, because I can't put it, I'm not putting it in the video, so...
No, no.
Oh, okay, well, Discord isn't pulling up, so I'm just gonna fucking...
Okay.
Whatever. So, the starters, which, by the way, Greninja, one of the most fan-favorite starters of all times, gets a Mega. He's behind a paywall. And then Delphox, which, like, I don't know how good Delphox is, but I love Delphox. One of my favorite starters of all time is Delphox. Mega behind a paywall. Chestnut Mega behind a fucking paywall.
You had to buy it from like a GameStop, right? Like you had to buy that specific
No.
version.
No.
Buy it straight up.
You have to pay for the Nintendo online service.
Oh my
and
god.
then win a certain amount of online competitive battles, and then you can get the Megas. On top of that, actually, I need to Google this. I want to Google.
Like I'm looking, and the cities from Sword and Shield look better than fucking.
So, Pokemon ZA has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 Megas total. But 3 of those are behind a paywall.
Mm-hmm.
Then, on top of that, Raichu got 2 Megas. Furthermore, which is behind the DLC, because in case you're wondering, they have DLC for this game before the game has even come out. Which, in case you're wondering, they announced the DLC the same, or I think a month after they announced the game, that it was going to get DLC. And then, so on top of that, they have 2 Raichus, 2 Heatran and Darkrai, so 4, 5 for Zeraora. There's more. I'm trying to find this online. There's leaks of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is... Are these all the Megas? No, they're not. They're not the Megas. There is... I don't remember, but there is a similar amount of... I can't find it online right now. I want to say there's like 15 other Megas. Okay, here it is. So Mega Raichu, so 2. Mega Chimecho, Mega Absol, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 Megas that are locked behind the DLC paywall. By the way.
Crazy. That's too many.
19! That is over half of your fucking roster of original Megas that are coming in. Come the fuck on. And the poll is Megas. Yeah, they're locked behind DLC paywall. Isn't that fucking insane? Me and Ninjas, which if you don't know, like Ninjas, we've talked about it in this podcast episode already. Me and Ninjas are diehard Pokemon fans. Both of us love Pokemon. We play Pokemon games together all the time. We used to do like literal like Pokemon battles together. We did a on my gaming channel, we did a soul log together. We're gonna do another soul log together within the future. Like we do Pokemon type content all the time. And we both have agreed that, like, we're just literally not going to buy these games because it's just actually a fucking scam and is actually disgusting. It's gross. Pokemon Legends, if I can say anything, just don't fucking buy it. Do not support this fucking act. This is terrible. This is bad consumerism if you buy these fucking games. They are not worth it. They are fucking terrible. And if you really want these Mega Pokemon, wait till the Pokemon Champions competitive battler comes out and buy that. Because you're going to get those Mega Pokemon in that game. So just wait till that comes out. Because it's gross. It's just gross. I cannot understand. Once again, this is someone who's played Pokemon games since the generation after their original generation. Because mind you, I wasn't alive during the original generation. Otherwise, would have played it. And also, I don't think I was even. I don't think I was alive during Pokemon Generation 2, but I still played it.
Probably not.
Let's check. Pokemon Gen 2. Yeah, Pokemon Gen 2 was released in 1999. I wasn't even born and I still played it. I played both Pokemon Gen 2 and 3. And so someone who's been around for as many years as I have with Pokemon, I think this is a scam. It's disgusting. Pokemon Gen 3 came out 2 months after my birthday. So this is just terrible. I think it's bad consumerism. I think it's bad fucking everything. I think Pokemon should burn for this, genuinely. You know what I will say? Actually, if you want a Pokemon-esque game, I haven't played it, so I can't say personally, but it looks way. I was gonna say it looks way better than the Pokemon game out right now. Is Digimon? That Digimon game looks fucking amazing. The graphics look phenomenal. The Digi-Evolutions look awesome. Everything about the Digimon games. I'm like, I've never been a Digimon kid. I watched Digimon. I don't even remember which one it was. It was the one with the blonde twink and the redhead with the dead dad. I don't even remember, but that's the plot line. The commenters who know will know, but that's the only Digimon thing I ever knew, and I watched that. And apparently Digimon's good now, so I'm in.
Alright, let's play some Digimon.
Yep. So my next topic is I'm gonna skip a few topics here actually.
Oh, it's 10 p.m.
We simply don't need them. I really, just so you know, I was stressing before this podcast, being like, I need topics. I had like not even a quarter of a page of topics, and I was like, so I just filled it up with like random stuff, but like now none of this is important.
10 p.m.
We talked about that. We talked about this. Okay, 2 things. This is back to Conan, unfortunately, for all of us. Hello?
Hello?
She hates me. She didn't even respond. Chat? Chat, are we here?
This is about Conan and then nothing else. And I was like, there's
because I was asking. I was asking if you were ready, if you were locked.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not locked. You're not locked.
I'm not. There's no such thing as being locked in after 9 p.m. I fear.
Oh, I fear you're fucking full of shit. Anyways, do you know what I've been seeing a lot of, and I would love again? Speaking of Conan, I want Conan to go back on Brittany Broski's
Royal Court.
Yup. Okay, I know she hasn't done an interview twice, but like do an interview twice. She should have done one for Wishbone.
It's fair.
Shoulda. I've been thinking about that, cause also, okay, here's my problem. That interview is alien to me, cause I was not a Conan stan at the time. So now it means less to me. If he did one now, though, I'd be locked in. Cause now, and here's the best part about it, whether I search a Conan Gray interview out or not, it shows up on my feed. I know everything.
It's an iconic one.
I've heard of his life. I watched, did you see that he was at Halloween Horror Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the little...
He was at the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I got that. Exactly. I got that. I got some random person being like, it's Conan Gray and Olivia Rodrigo. They're at Halloween Horror Nights. And I was like, I literally didn't ask for this. I love that he's having fun. But I just didn't, like, I don't care. Like, I just didn't ask for this. But I get everything now. So I would like him on something I would enjoy, which is Brittany Broski's Royal Court again. Because the first time he was on it, I knew him, I knew Super Ache and Found Heaven, and that was it. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a musician I casually know. This is fun. And he was funny as fuck on that, and really good on that episode of Royal Court. So I would like Conan Gray to do that again. Or you know what else I would love, which will never happen, but would be awesome?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I would love him to do the Billie Eilish Vogue interview every year. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I love that Billie Eilish Vogue interview. I'm set That shit comes out every October, like, 15th or something. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm sat. I watch every one. Another one of my topics. Brooke won't get this, but this is in case this goes viral, and she sees this. This is my plea. This is my plea to you. Fuck them kids. Amanda from Smosh, come back, please.
Come back. Yeah, fuck them kids.
I know you just gave birth like a month ago, but I need you back at Smosh. I have been rewatching your videos every night since you left. Every night.
You still hear your voice.
You have not left my mind. I need Amanda from Smosh. Amanda Liconto or something like that, I think. I need you to come back. Bring the kid on set. It's fine. I'll accept the baby.
On set.
Bring it. Bring it. Titty feed it on cam. I don't care. I need this.
No, I care because that people are gonna jerk off to that.
Well, they can blur it. They can blur it.
That won't stop anybody.
Just need her back, man. I need her back. What is Smosh without her?
Smosh
No! I'm not okay! You're wrong! You're wrong!
I'm right.
No, Smosh is nothing without Amanda.
I miss old Smosh.
Bitch, you're fucking in the past. Fuck off. No one cares about you.
Sorry that I'm an OG Smosh
You're
fan.
A dead Smosh fan.
Yeah, I am.
No one cares.
I miss the old gaming channel. I miss the old skits. What can I say? Back when you can get away with so much shit on YouTube.
No! I want now Smosh back.
I want Smosh games back.
Speaking of Smosh, do you want to hear something funny about the Halloween party that is related to Smosh?
What's related to Smosh at the Halloween party?
I'm going to buy, I think, a game called Moose Master. Because it's a really fun board game or / card game kind of. And I found it through Smosh, and I'm gonna buy it for a Halloween party, which is, if you're wondering, those who care, we're doing a Halloween party, which will be Witches and Warlock theme. It's on a Saturday, right?
It is on the Saturday.
So I'm going to try my best to have our next episode out on the same day I do the Halloween party in real life, which will be October 25th. And then I will be in my outfit for the Halloween costume for that party. And then Brooke is going to have a PNG tuber of whatever. She can be a witch or she can't be. Whatever she fucking wants.
I can be fucking whatever I want to be.
We're going to do a Halloween-themed episode for that. And then you all should dress up and show up to the podcast as well. And we'll chit-chat. How's that sound, kids?
Sure. Kids.
She hates. Chat, she hates. Chat, she hates the idea. Chat, she hates you, which is why you stay at my house on weekdays.
I don't show up for my court-appointed visitation.
Yeah, you don't pay your fucking court-appointed bills either, bitch.
Oh, I don't. I'm not paying my what the fuck is it called?
Your 50 subscribers worth of bills? Yeah, I noticed that.
22 subscribers.
Sorry, I meant 50 views.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Anyways, I'm ready for music now.
Music?
So quickly, though, I will say, did you hear Baby No Money's coming out with an album tonight?
That's good.
You don't even care.
He's been doing singles a lot. It's good that he's coming out with an album.
He's only actually, unironically, really like that Hatsune Miku song he came out with. I don't remember the name of it right now.
Some bitches didn't even know who Hatsune Miku was before this. How could they?
Oh, I know they didn't. Because all these people were like, who's the girl?
As I gaze up at my Hatsune Miku figure.
Yeah. What's the song called? Do you know off by chance?
Nope.
Gigolo! It's Gigolo!
Is it?
Yeah. You don't love me.
1-800. A lot.
That ain't the song I'm talking about.
1-800 hit my line.
That ain't the song I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Hasan Miku is not on that song.
I love Hasan Miku.
Okay, since we're on music, I don't personally like Hatsune Miku, but I love what she is.
Keep yourself safe.
What the fuck? I
I'm
did
joking.
nothing negative to you. What
No,
the
it's just 10 p.m.
fuck?
The hater in me is coming out. It's like a full moon. It's like a werewolf.
I have two wolves inside of me. The bad one came out just then.
The bad one comes out at 10 p.m.
Okay, what's your music for the week, Brooke?
So her name is Paige Ashley on Spotify, on YouTube,
That's your friend,
on
right?
everything. That is my friend.
Yeah, the
Shout
one that
out
I
Paige
like the
Ashley.
songs of.
She has Bruise, Grow, 16, Digging My Own Grave. And if you care about me at all, dear viewers, you will go pre-save Feel Good. Comes out October 28th, I think.
Exciting! Go right now. Say again for the viewers. Paige Ashley?
Paige Ashley.
Paige Ashley. Paige Ashley. Feel Good. Go to Apple Music. Go to Spotify. Go on YouTube Music. You
resave it. She sent it to me early, so I got to listen to it before any of you fucking bitches.
Get your ass in there. You go pre-save that song. I will always support a.
Go listen to her least favorite song, "Digging My Own Grave" and 16. Go listen to those. Are her least favorite.
I will stand by it. Bruise is the one I like a lot, right? Isn't it? Or is it Dig My Own Grave?
Yeah, no, you like Bruise.
I like Bruise? Okay. Bruise, I love Bruise. Bruise is so good.
Bruise is the one that you were like, who did she write this about? And I had to break it to you that she did not write Bruise about anybody. She just pulled shit out of her fucking ass. And I
like Conan Gray. Like Conan Gray.
Paige, yes, Paige. I love you so much.
We love you, Paige. I want to say it again. What's the name again? What's the song again? Paige Ashley.
Feel Good.
Feel Good.
Apparently it's not supposed to make you feel good.
On all platforms, Paige Ashley, Feel Good. Go support, motherfucker. If you have learned anything about this podcast, go support a small artist. Go support Paige Ashley. Go support Feel Good. Go. Go! I send you off. I send you off. Click off the video and go. Click off the video and go. It doesn't matter after this. Just go.
I don't care about your retention. Get out of here.
Yeah, just go. Just go. Get it done. Get it done and over with. Anyways, you have anything else? For those who have sticked around.
Just Paige Ashley.
So you're gonna be mad at me.
Okay.
Can you guess why?
Are you listening to Hosier again?
No. You're gonna be even more mad at me.
What the fuck are you listening to?
I think it's my song of the week. Because it came out, I think, 2 weeks ago? Maybe a week ago?
What am I mad at you about?
It is a song called Gravity. It's a Has-Been Hotel song.
I hate you. Kill yourself. I hope you die.
Okay, hear me out. Here's my problem. Has-Been Hotel, do not get me wrong, has some fucking awful, and I mean this, some of the worst music ever produced. Like, I stand by that.
It's horrible.
But I will also say...
singers behind it does not mean the lyrics are good.
No! But here's the problem. It has some of the worst songs ever, but it also has some of the best musical theater songs ever.
Yeah, keep that shit over there. I'll be over here with my real musical theater. Thank you.
Gravity, Has-Been Hotel, so fucking good. Also, why I'm kind of biased here, which is interesting, is there is I don't even remember. I want to pay respects because a lot of it has to do with the singer. And let's see. Can I? Okay, come on now. Actor. Okay. So the singer who had, and I'm not kidding you, I think like 30 seconds of singing in the original season, but she was by far the most interesting vocally, like had the most interesting voice vocally. She gets a whole song in this next season, and it's so fucking good. It is called Gravity, and it is sung by Jessica Vosk. So good. So good. I will say, my name has been Tell. I got a love-hate. Brooke has a hate relationship. Here's my hand.
hates Hasbin Hotel and
Brooke,
Hello Boss.
Brooke has just a hate relationship.
Hey,
I'm supporting small indie animators. Brooke doesn't want to support our industry, so that's kind of
I
where
don't
that
want to support
lies.
someone that drew Hitler fan art, so I'm gonna kill. Every time I walk in the Hot Topic, I'm going to burn down the Hasbin Hotel merch stand at the Hot Topic. Did you see? I don't know if you've been in the mall recently. They have what's his name's coat hanging up.
Alistair?
No, the white one.
Angel Dust?
No, the dad.
The dad?
Yeah, the dad. It's like a white coat with like the red inside.
The bird?
I don't think he's a bird. Is he a bird?
I have no idea. Adam?
The dad. No, it's the dad from the show. Like,
which one? There's two that we're talking about. Lucifer?
The main girl's dad. Yeah.
You couldn't remember Lucifer?
No.
The fucking progenitor. Okay, that's not Hasbin Hotel.
Lucifer,
that's
Satan, or if it's anybody.
No, don't you put Lucifer and Satan in the same book. They're very different.
I know. Listen, I don't care. I've been watching too much Evangelion to deal with the names of the demons. I'm having to remember about Lilith and Adam right now, okay? I don't want to hear about it.
She's fighting demons. Leave her alone.
I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting the Evangelion demons. I know that I looked up while I was in the Hot Topic with my friend, and I went, "Ain't that from Hasbin Hotel?" And she said, "Yes, they have his coat."
Anyways, Hasbin Hotel has some really bad music, but also has some really good music. And Brooke's not a good person for musical theater taste anyways, so I wouldn't trust her.
Oh, she hates me.
You have bad musical theater taste.
I do have music. I won't deny it.
So
I won't deny it.
There's an art in musical theater that I think, unfortunately, because here's my thing with Hasbin Hotel, and especially why I hate it a little bit. Firstly, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Hasbin Hotel's animation. I think it looks fuck ass.
No. But I had to explain to someone that it was like rigged animation because there's no way you can get that from hand drawn.
Apparently, right? No. Apparently, you're wrong. Apparently, most of it is hand drawn.
And it looks like that.
Yeah, apparently.
Guys, what are we doing?
I know, because I agree with you. I can't believe that either. But apparently, like most of it is hand drawn, from what I've heard.
I'm in shock. That is
so horrible. I agree with you. As to animators, I know that's what I thought too. When I found that out, I was in the same book. Anyways, Hasbin Hotel has some of the worst musical theater tracks ever, and I mean that ever. However, it also manages to do musical theater so much because I should say this. My defense of Hasbin Hotel in the musical theater space, and I mean that isolated, is Hasbin Hotel does musical theater and musical iconography better than Disney has done in 20 fucking years, which is like so unironically disheartening, but also kind of cool because at least it's like an indie company doing it type shit. But like also because like at the end of the day, I will say my biggest issue, obviously, I don't agree with like the creator Hasbin Hotel, but you also remember like
I can't support her in good
Hasbin Hotel though is no longer solely created by her. There are so many people that write songs, that create storylines, and that do so much more than she does. Like, just because she's saying yes to these things does not mean she is the progenitor of these things.
No, and my thing is that I can't get over how fucked up it is, I guess. Not like that she's like, I don't know how to explain it because it's 10 p.m., but it's the fact that she has rumors about in the beginning of like everything, like when she first put the pilots out, that she didn't pay the artists good at all, and the OCs that like kids and whatnot. Yeah. So I can't, in good conscience, support that. I will support other indie projects like Knights of Guinevere and the Gaslight District, but I can't. Support.
No, and like I said, I won't, but you know what? I'm happy that animators are getting jobs in an indie project and an adult project. Like, that's the other thing. It's like, It's not another Family Guy or fucking American Dad is my thing with it. It's different.
Yeah,
Like,
it
how
is
many
different.
adult cartoons do we got that's actually like thinking about something deeper and actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if you gotta say deeper, but at least has something going on for it that isn't just
I
like
liked
blatant
the new
like
one.
haha shit joke of some sort or fart joke of some sort.
I liked the new one on Netflix. It's a new adult animated series. It's called Haunted Hotel. I liked that one.
I don't. I kind of want to watch it, but I hate the art style.
Yeah, you just gotta get over it. Actually, like I hate it too.
I don't
But
know if I can
I
personally.
love Abaddon,
Mm.
like every other person.
Well, moving on to my next music track since we got off topic.
Yes.
Obviously, as we know, what are you crying about, Coda?
Leave Coda.
He just cried out of nowhere. Maybe I have a shock collar on him. You'll never know. Anyways, I am a big fan of Doja Cat's new album, obviously. My top ones right now are Strangers and Aw Man. I don't know which one beats the other. They're both so fucking good. Love them both. Brooke has no input on that because she hasn't listened to either of them because she hates black women. So that's an important thing to remember. Moving on. I have no. I think that's fine. It makes sense. Then we have the Demon Slayer movie soundtrack. As I said when we first talked about it last week. I think it was last week, right? Or was it the week before?
It should have been last week.
Either last week or the week before. I don't remember which. But one of the 2 weeks I talked about the Demon Slayer movie. Love the soundtrack of the movie. I love Shinobu versus Doma. I love Shinobu's insect breathing. These are all the names of the song, by the way. I think I really like... I'm trying to figure it out. I like Akaza versus Giyu versus Tanjiro, which is the name of the song.
I like the really straightforward names of the songs, actually.
No, me too. Because you know how complicated it is when they're all in Japanese and I can't fucking pronounce them?
No, and then they're like, one of like an opening song to a show is like, or like the fight is called like, when the flowers bloom in the dead of night, and you're just like, it's the fight between this guy and this guy. Like, I need the Tanjiro versus whoever fight song on now.
Yeah, no, literally. That's why I like it. And then I think it's Giyu, comma, let's end this. Or let's end it, which is also the other one from the movie. And then finally we have Conan Gray, The Exit, People Watching, Connell, Actor, and Care, all on my roster.
Yep, of course.
My family let me put on the fucking Conan Gray playlist on the way home from the Renaissance Festival, and all of us crashed out in the car. So, that was a great time. That's when I texted you. We were on the way home from the Renaissance Festival. We were all drunk. We were all so drunk. And I texted you. I was like, they let me put on the Conan Gray playlist.
I think Conan might have gone family members a little bit.
They insisted on it, actually. I was like, I want to put on the Conan Gray playlist. And then the back of the car was like, put on Conan Gray. And I was like, okay. And I did. Anyways, I have been Enigma Bazaar. This has been Brooke, my co-host. We are your crash out queens. I've been recording for almost 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours at this point. Deadass. So you've been fed. You are fed. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Anyways, bye.
Bye.